This is a HeadGum podcast.
Mitch, we love the movies.
We love the movies.
And we are very, very excited to have a collab with American Cinematheque.
That's right, Wags. American Cinematheque. Right here on my hat.
We have a Doughboys fast food film series in collaboration with American Cinematheque, Fridays in July and August at the Los Feliz 3 here in Los Angeles. Great theater, great organization.
That's right, Wags. The Los Feliz 3 is one of my favorite little spots in town. I love seeing movies over there, and I've seen some American Cinematheque movies over there, and it's a great place to watch a movie. And now the Doughboys are going to be there, too.
That's right. Mitch and I will be live in person to introduce these films, these four fine films that may have something in common.
Yeah, let's see if you notice a theme here. Friday, July 31st, Raising Cain, 1992 by Brian De Palma.
Friday, August 7th, we'll be talking about Robert Altman's 1980 film Popeye, starring Robin Williams.
Friday, August 14th, we're doing In and Out with Frank Oz from 1997.
Yeah, the great Frank Oz.
The great Frank.
Well, hey, as a Muppet Man.
Hey, did you listen to Monk?
Did you listen to
like
Monk?
it? You didn't like Monk?
You didn't like Monk?
All right, what can we do?
Well, you know what? You'll still like In and Out. Because that's a great film, whether you're a Muppet lover or hater.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Kline, great performance. Joan Cusack, Oscar nominated. And also on Friday, August 21st, we'll be going back to 1931 with Mervyn LeRoy's Little Caesar. Did you figure out the pattern?
Popcorn. That's me at the theater.
Popcorn, indeed. Check us out. Fridays in July and August. Raising Cain, Popeye, In and Out, and Little Caesar. How fun is that? Tickets at doughboyspodcast.com/live.
And here's something else. I haven't seen a single one of these movies, so if you haven't seen any of them, now's your chance to see them on the big screen.
You're in for a treat. These movies are really fun, and hey, if you've seen one of these before, great to see it in a theater. I've never seen any of these in theaters before.
Tickets at doughboyspodcast.com/live, and hey, we'll see you at the movies. Like Siskel and Ebert.
Lights, camera, snaction.
Popcorn.
Los Pollos Hermanos. This fictional Latin American chicken chain, which evokes non-fictional concepts like El Pollo Loco, Pollo Campero, and Pollo Tropical, was a key setting and plot device in the much-lauded Meth for Healthcare series Breaking Bad. The owner of this chain, memorably portrayed by Giancarlo Esposito, was Gustavo Fring, a drug lord who used the restaurant as a front for laundering his cartel cash. While Gustavo Fring and his chicken outlet were flights of fancy by series creator Vince Gilligan, who currently has a new sci-fi show where a bunch of different guys are all the same guy or something. Another man who shares Fring's first name has his own IRL-breaded bird broker that by all accounts is not a secret meth merchant. Founded in 1973 in the Tennessee town of Mason as Maggie's Short Orders by Maggie Vanderbilt and her lovely husband Napoleon, or Na, its chicken was a favorite of Tennesseans for its distinct Tennessee seasoning. After Maggie and Na moved on to the Great Coop in the Sky, their son took over the concept and reopened it under his own name in 1984, keeping the recipe intact as it expanded its reach. Today, it is beloved not just in the Volunteer State, but across its nearly 40, mostly southern, locations. And for years, one of the features of its flagship East Memphis outlet has been a hearse parked out front emblazoned with a, quote, chicken to die for. Another point of synergy between chicken chains fact and fiction, because Crystal Kingpin Gustavo Fring's Los Pollos Hermanos was literally to die for. Though loyalists might argue the real chain's fried chicken is as addictive as methamphetamine itself. This week on Doughboys, I am the one who snacks, as we return to Gus's world-famous fried chicken. Welcome to Doughboys, the podcast about chain restaurants. I'm Nick Tiger Weiger, along with my co-host, the quesadilla, the spoon man, Mike Mitchell.
What?
It's a little bit of a mouthful, because quesadilla doesn't naturally flow into
don't
Iliad.
Pronounce the L.
Yeah. But quesadilla.
And I will pronounce this one an L.
Well, tell it to Daniel G. Thank you,
Daniel
Doughboys.
G, you're taking a Daniel L.
Mitch, when I bumped into you on Church Street in Toronto, walking to north of Brooklyn, I forgot to tell you the best pizza in Toronto is actually in the fancy restaurant Buca Yorkville.
Wow. Was I nice to this person?
Probably. You tend
I
to be
hope
nice
so.
to fans. Antiqueshitshow.substack.
Nice to fans, cruel to his friends. Interesting.
roastedbirdfuck.com. Mitch, you were wearing an American Cinematheque hat,
That's right, Wags.
which is, I think, purposeful because this has been
That's right.
announced at this point, but we should mention it on the podcast for anyone in the LA area who's going to be in the LA area in July and August. We have a Doughboys fast food film series, which is being hosted at American Cinematheque Fridays in July and August at the Los Feliz 3 right here in Los Angeles.
Have you announced the films, the series of films?
We
sure have.
Want to hear them?
Here's what we got. Friday, July 31st, Raising Cain, directed by Brian De Palma.
Yes, I have never seen it.
Friday, August 7th.
Paul Ross says he loves it, by the way.
I do like Raising
And
Cain. It's a fun
Cassidy
movie.
loves
I haven't
it.
seen it in a long time.
Saw it when I was a kid.
Yeah, I also saw it when I was a kid. And there's apparently a director's cut that was a fan edit that De Palma was like, that's now the director's cut, which I don't know you could do that.
Wow.
Yeah, he was like, the fan snapped on this one.
Friday, August 7th, Popeye.
I should have did that.
Robert Altman film. Friday, August 14th, In and Out. The very funny Frank Oz film.
Yes.
With
Kevin Kline.
Kevin Kline.
Mm-hmm.
And Friday, August 21st, Little Caesar, the 1931 film from Mervyn LeRoy.
Here's something
Ticket
funny
link
about-
at doughboyspodcast.com/live.
Hey, Criterion, take your closet and shove it.
How dare
Damn,
you?
dude.
We
You
don't care
starting to
about
beef?
He
You starting to
actually
beef?
went there.
You starting to beef between Cinematheque and Criterion?
You know this, Wise, but I went in to do the Criterion closet, and I was
You did?
I went in there to do it.
On what basis?
Just as I think I've been around entertainment a long enough time that they gave me the go ahead.
Let me guess.
Can I say this, Mitch? With all respect, I agree that the Criterion Closet could shove it, but it's because of things like this.
I was in there. I was trying to get some of Cassavetes, Tarkovsky.
Oh, sure, right.
I was trying to get some of these great directors, and they were further up. These are kind of
They
niche.
put them on the high shelf.
They're on the high shelf, so I was trying to get up there. I go up to reach it. All the DVDs fall. They fall on top of me. I was trapped under Criterion DVDs for like a week.
You're trapped in the closet?
I was trapped in the closet under the Criterion DVDs, and that no one. I was screaming for help.
That's rough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and your glasses broke when they fell on you. You finally had time to watch movies. Oh, that's brutal.
It was I'd like pulling a copy of Train Pulls in the Station. I was throwing it at the door.
So no one was filming you. So you went to do the Criterion Closet, but you were just allowed to go in, but they didn't. You know what I mean? Like no one was listening outside even.
They pushed play, and then the director was like, "I'm going to take like a smoke break." And then he never came back. I think he thought that it just wrapped, or I guess is what he thought. Yeah.
He figured someone else, like a camera assistant, came in.
I wonder what he was smoking on that break, because it's like we had to be pretty distracted to not realize that a human being was trapped in there.
That's what I think.
Not even to go check, just to kind of clean up. The set.
I agree with you.
Also, from a scheduling
and also he's a film
standpoint,
fan anyway, so he's probably smoking something crazy.
You would think at some point there would be another guest who would need to get into the closet.
Yeah,
and
no, that's what
would
actually
be occupied.
That's what broke a new guest came.
Oh,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me guess, BWH.
It was Paul Walter Hauser they brought in.
Damn.
Twisted
the guy knows movies, man.
He saved me. He threw all the DVDs off me, and he saved.
That's great. That's beautiful.
So thank you.
Yeah.
So again, he just hero moment after hero moment. First, he finds the bomb at the Atlanta Olympics.
Right.
By the way, they try to pin that on him. And then now he saves the Spoon Man.
And they're trying to say that he put the DVD. It wasn't him that threw the DVDs on top of me. He saved my life.
It's
so
amazing.
I think I have a favorite between American Cinematheque and the Criterion Closet. I'm Cinematheque all the way. Wise.
You've never had an incident like that.
No.
At the AC.
Grant Moniger, who I hope you're saying his last name correctly. Grant Moniger. Who hosts the podcast over there? I got this hat when I went and did his podcast.
How cool is that?
Where I made his film festival. You make your own film festival. You got to do it at some point. Both of you. I would love to hear what your guys' film festivals are.
Well,
oh my God, I'd love to say it.
Hey,
right now, Mitch, I can say our film festival: Raising Cain, Popeye, In and Out, Little Caesar, Fridays in July and
they're
August.
all the names of fast food chains. If you didn't notice,
our dumbass listeners. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Now I understand.
Isn't that fun?
So
I think
frustrating.
that
Just that the listeners would need to have that explained. That's so frustrating, man. Dude. Pearls before swine at the Doughboys studio yet again. Very, very infuriating for me. And I'm going to try to calm down.
Hey,
of course, you got to love them, these we love them.
Let me just say this. I think that our guest here today, Wags, I think I'm going to find some of his films in the Criterion Closet someday soon. I think
there's just one, and there's no sort of physical media version of it. But...
Hey, which was good for me in this scenario.
Is young. Who knows?
A copy of the Dink could have been the last DVD that they could have caused my end.
Oh wow! Yes, if there had been just one more film, you would have been murdered by the DVDs. Because I would have. It's a heavy one. They put it on DVD. It's going to be heavy. It's going to be a thick boy.
I would love a physical copy of well, let's introduce her.
Did you have a physical copy of
our drop? Hit him, Emma.
War? Is there a physical Tomorrow War?
Yes, you know what? There is, because there was a screener of it sent out. So but there's no actual.
There's not like a Blu-ray. They got to make a 4K.
Someone got it from, I think Van or somebody got it from like overseas. Got
okay, so they did release it internationally.
Yeah, I think it may even still be bootleg.
Wait, before you play your drop, you notice anything different about me?
Are you wearing
what? Wait, I just gasped from Amelia.
I see it.
You gasped?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I didn't notice that.
Oh, I've been noticing the whole time.
Wait, how am I not noticing?
Look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on? Is it something crazy?
It's something that's not there, perhaps.
Your hat's gone?
No one's noticing.
Wait,
I always
wait.
what do I always wear on the podcast I'm not wearing right now?
Shoes?
I thought this would be no.
Oh.
Shorts. I'm
Wearing
pants.
pants. I
Wait,
did compliment
I
the pants when we got here today. I didn't even put together.
Wait a minute, what the hell?
This is a huge deviation.
I'm wearing shorts.
Mitch, we're doing a
His
little
tattoos
swap.
are gone.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
I don't.
What are you talking about?
Okay, from my perspective, I can't see any of them.
You know
Wait,
what?
hold on. Your tattoos are
I
gone?
thought he had makeup covering them.
What my most visible tattoos very often
true.
are my thigh tattoos. Guys out, thighs out, and I got my tiger
I was
and
looking
my
for a
guardian
new
lion
tattoo.
here.
I was like, is there a new
Me
tattoo
too.
peeking out somewhere?
I had no idea.
I'm wearing long pants. I become a linen guy. I'm a linen guy.
I love it.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
such a lovely fabric.
Isn't it? Isn't it just pure luxury?
Nice.
I don't
and
like
light.
this.
Easy breezy.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I just like the listeners are
Almost
so
feels like it
accustomed-
shouldn't be allowed.
I know.
I'm out in public with just this. The layer is so thin.
It's so comfy, and then also we're dealing with this warm weather, and I'm just like trying to you can only have so much sun exposure, I mean, with your bare skin. So I'm trying to mitigate that a little bit, and I've discovered linen, and you know what? I love it.
That's why I'm in shorts tonight. I'm a shorts guy today.
You guys switched. Freaky
We
Friday
swapped
up in here.
with Freaky Friday.
Wow.
I couldn't tell what it was. I didn't know if you got
Yeah,
your hog pierced or
I thought it
something.
was-
It was
no.
crazy.
How would you be
Here
able to
we
tell
go
that?
again.
How would you be able to tell that?
I did. I was looking at ears. I was like, did he get a piercing?
It's just I thought it was more obvious than that. It shows.
I think
I feel
I thought you
dumb.
looked great.
Not-
I thought you were
I
looking
feel
great.
dumb
and
because I
Thank you. That's nice
complimented
of you
the
to
pants
say.
when I got here. I was like, oh, cool pants. I didn't even.
It's not
put
your
it
fault that
together.
we forget that you wear.
I don't know. I thought it was like a characteristic element.
We liked
is.
it. We
No,
liked
it
it.
is.
Hey,
It's a famous thing about you,
It's
Nick,
okay.
and actually now I'm remembering this guy's always got shorts on.
If you showed up in jeans, I might call a doctor. So.
Dude,
Right.
I would notice
now
if
I'm
you.
remembering, dude. I got my own stuff going on, but now that I'm in the room with you, Mr. Shorts has pants. Knock me over with a feather.
Now you can play your job.
Don't be sad.
Oh, fine.
Then we're not going to enjoy the drop when it's set up that way.
Mitch, I'd like to hear your drop.
That's more like it. I'll say this: if you were wearing jeans, I would have noticed it more.
It's just the fact, like linen alone is like a middle ground between shorts
I
and
think
true
linen
pants.
pants is
that
like
what it
a
is?
SoCal beachy dude
Got
it.
vibe.
Same
so
vibe,
it kind of
okay.
fits the vibe more
Okay.
than
It's a half step.
like khakis or something.
Copy. Okay,
Everything is
note taken.
still too loose there for my liking.
You ever done linen? Treat yourself.
You must have.
I think I
You
must
must have had a linen button down or something.
Right?
I think I've worn
Just a
linen
nice
that's-
open white linen shirt on the beach.
I've worn things like that before.
I know.
I did go. I went to Hawaii last summer with my mom and sister.
That's fun.
Oh, beautiful. What island?
We went to Oahu, and we went to Maui.
Oh, that's still fine. Guy who's policing which Hawaiian island. You could... Okay. Well, it sounds like you had a great time, so then that's great.
I loved Oahu, and Maui's like so beautiful that I liked it. My CPAP in one bed and my mom and sister in the other bed. We shared a big hotel room together. The four of us, I should say.
Can we see if there's a tier list of Hawaiian islands? Possibly. I imagine some enthusiast would be like, oh yeah, Kauai is where it's at.
People wouldn't necessarily agree. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are Kauai diehards.
Yeah.
Some people prefer Maui. I've only ever been once. I went to Honolulu,
Okay.
which is not what anyone really recommends. I mean, you can see Pearl Harbor, but it's like a big city. Like, you don't
Yeah.
get that like remote. We drove up to the North Island once, and that was cool, but wouldn't have
loved
been
it.
my
I
choice.
liked
I'd like to
Pearl-
go back to Maui or Kauai. They sound really great.
I liked Honolulu because I thought the Pearl Harbor thing is maybe the most touristy trap, but I liked that it was a city.
I didn't not have a good time, but I didn't feel like I was experiencing the Hawaii that is promised because
Sure.
it is so like densely populated and so sort of built up.
Yeah, one of the rare places though that Weiger has actually been.
It's true. I went as a boy. Did not appreciate it. I was a small child.
Did
But,
not appreciate it because you were too young to, or
I was
just because you
young
were a
and
little
I was-
shitty child.
A combo. I do remember being very excited because there was an arcade on Maui, and then
Okay.
my grandpa crashed a rental car.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he totaled a rental car like immediately.
Wow.
You know what I saw that you guys would have liked?
What's that?
Some Jurassic Park filming locations.
How
I
cool
saw
is
those
that?
too. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. get
Now on
a
the tour, they
little
don't
quad.
they don't really they market more with it's now Kong Skull Island is what
Oh boy.
that's what they get so
Well, you just talk about cultural impact. It has sort of been usurped.
Right.
Moana not filmed there but drawn about
Uh-huh.
Well, there's drawn there.
maybe drawn there. It could have been drawn there.
I don't see a formal tier list for the Hawaiian Islands, so maybe
Wow.
we need to go and make one.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be
No,
qualified.
I think it's perfect. The guy who went once last year and the guy who went as a
No, I
child
said we
and
have
went
to
to an
go.
arcade
we have to
game.
Go to
Oh,
the,
we have to
go
make our own
Hawaii
trip.
and then make one.
Say this is the
And
spot.
not on the
There you go.
Doughboys time.
I did something else I wouldn't recommend. We went there like the weekend that my now wife was about to get her bar results. And it was like, man, if she doesn't pass, this whole trip is fucked.
Yeah, geez.
Like, this is like so high stakes for me.
Sure.
What about me?
Right.
Of course, it's her future. It's her life. Anyway, she ended up passing somehow.
My bar results 7 tequila sodas.
The word you can use it this way, but you can use it that way, and you got there very quickly.
Thank you. Wags liked it.
I did like it.
All right, Emma, let's hit him with a drop.
Let me tell my train story. So I'm on the B line and I hear this guy behind me just start yelling,
You like jazz?
Is it?
That's
the whole
end
drop?
of it.
That's the entire
I
drop.
like it.
what was that original story?
I don't know. Well,
think
now
you
you're
were-
upset because we don't know the story.
I think you were on your way and there was a guy like hoot and holler and stuff on the bus or on the train.
That sounds familiar.
car, but it was like he was saying funny stuff.
But this was not the one that I talked about back on the Spotify Live.
No, this was more recent than
Yeah,
that.
that was the one, because that was the one where the lady was dancing very discarded some of her clothing and then was pole dancing and saying "Show me your dick."
Oh, right.
That was a different story. This one I can't remember. Oh, was this the one that guy was like, oh, he's saying "Don't shoot me"? That's what it was. It was really alarming.
He was like
Oh,
saying
right.
stuff about
yeah.
cops, I think.
Yeah.
In general, yeah.
Yeah.
You love that public transit, but it seems like it's always something's happening when you're on it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot
Where
of
he gets
characters.
his ideas, The guy's an artist.
I agree with
He
that.
can't collect those in a vacuum. You know, he has to go out and see what's happening in the world.
I you know what? I did that yesterday. I went out to the Jaws exhibit at the Academy Museum. I went by myself.
Yeah.
Solo,
fun is
solo
that?
trip.
Yeah. Beautiful.
It was a lot of fun.
Little Mitch Solo.
Not the same thing, but yeah.
I thought it would be funny to document it, but that meant that I had to ask people to take pictures of me. And I sent just one to you, but I didn't tell you that I did that multiple times throughout my trip. I sat at the Godfather desk and went, and I said, and I apologized first, and then also
What is that doing at the Jaws exhibit?
It's downstairs. Well, they might take place in the same universe.
Oh, got it.
So they're like,
interesting.
we're gonna put a hit out on them. We're gonna put a hit.
They hit out on Jaws? Or?
Yeah. He's going to put a hit on the shark. Is that?
We're gonna make them swim with the fishes, literally.
You come to me on the day of my niece's shark attack.
You ask for chum. You ask for a bucket of chum. You could get in here.
Guy gets in his bed, and he wakes up, and there's a bunch of blood, and he pulls it back, and there's a shark head, a horse head.
A shark head?
Yeah, it's a shark head.
Well, the movie's over.
Yeah.
Hey, you ended the movie.
Well,
It was his prize shark?
Yeah. How about Fredo goes out on the boat with...
He gets eaten by a shark.
He gets eaten by a shark on the boat. Yeah.
That is fun.
Oh, yeah. Or what if Sonny pulls up to the toll booth? And who's working the toll booth accepting the change but a shark?
Blast him with a Tommy gun.
Shark shoots him to pieces.
So it could take place in the same universe.
It could very well, yeah.
So I did that, and then there's also the thing in the Jaws where Roy Scheider when that poor kid gets eaten in the ocean. Is his name Billy? You know what I'm talking about? Billy Preston is a singer. It wasn't Billy Preston. It gets eaten in the ocean. The Nothing from Nothing guy. It's not that guy, but it's maybe Billy something. But then you know how the camera zooms in on Roy Scheider sitting there. He's realizing what's happened. You know what I'm talking about? That shot.
Yeah.
They have a little setup where you can do that shot, and so I had to ask the person working there if they would do it for me.
Did you do a bit? Did you do like the Dr. Evil gesture or something?
That would have been really funny. Yeah. I try to do it.
Funny.
I try to do it as much. I try to do it for real as much as I could. And
That's
then
an actor's instinct.
And then when I said I'm embarrassed right at the end of it, but it got cut off.
That could go in your reel though now.
It may be dumb, but at least it's short. Chris Finke, and I agree with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Finke.
We like it, Finke.
Can I do another angle on the bar thing?
Sure.
What was it? What was a bar tab? What was it?
It was 7 tequila sodas.
Bar results?
Bar results. Yeah. I got my bar results. A Heath, a Snickers, and a whatchamacallit. Candy bars.
You acted the hell out of that because the way you did that, I would think that you have it written down.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
You were using your notes, your show notes, and unless you did write that down.
I didn't write it down. I did write Linen Guy.
Linen Guy's pretty good.
Yeah, but no one noticed it was more.
Anything to do with like bar class, 10 pliés, something.
Oh, sure, right.
Well, anyway, I'll email it to you guys later. I don't want to be the only one who didn't do a bar thing.
This is me behind the Godfather desk.
Really nice.
Yeah, it's
Mitch.
really good.
If people are just listening, I'm looking at a picture on Mitch's phone.
Mitch is doing like a Godfather kind of pose.
Yeah, at the Godfather desk.
Very fun.
I went to the Godfather desk and I did that, and then I read it was from the remake. They were like, oh, it was from like that Godfather show, which I auditioned for. So then I didn't like that.
Oh, so it wasn't from the actual movie.
Oh, The Offer?
It was from The Offer.
Yeah,
the show dramatizing the making of The Godfather.
Yes, tells that story.
Drops at birdfuck.com.
Hey, this is pretty good too. Can I show you this too?
Yeah.
You can be an extra from the where they find the hand and the that's my hand sticking up there.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
So I got a guy to come and I stuck my hand up and he took a picture of that hand. Yeah.
Okay, so just a small note, like the next time you show me a photo, obviously there's going to be more photos. I'd like it to be better than the one I saw before. You know what I mean? Like, we just can't have this diminishing returns thing for the show. Obviously, outside when we're done, like, you could show me whatever you want. But
All right, can I show you the Jaws one finally? Here we go.
Very nice. Little
Yo.
dolly zoom on Mitch.
A dolly
Look at
zoom.
that.
That one's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
if
that
you
is
know,
cool.
If I can say so myself.
that
DropSupportFuck.com.
looks unbelievable.
Our guest host, Hollywood Handbook and The Flagrant Ones. He also wrote the new movie, The Dink, now streaming on Apple TV. Sean Clements is here. Hey, Clem Dog.
What's up, dudes? Thanks for having me.
We're happy,
What a
you're
treat.
here.
We talked about Mitch solo earlier. Sean's solo. We usually have you with
I
your
have my friend
your
Hayes
cohort.
here.
Hayes man.
And I did offer to bring him. I mean, you need Hayes. I could bring Hayes. Like, I
It
can
sounded
provide
like Wagner was
that.
trying to angle for Hayes.
I didn't at no point did I angle for Hayes. I said we were happy to have you solo.
No, yeah. But obviously, I'm going to have some housekeeping to do with Hayes after this, no matter what we do.
Mhm,
Right.
mhm.
What do you mean? Do you mean like he owes a solo one to us now?
No, like, I get back and it's like, oh, I saw you were on Doughboys.
Oh, one of those sorts of
Oh,
things.
that must have been fun. How did that come to be scheduled? Because I know we have done Doughboys together before.
Right.
And, I just have to kind of like
Get
a little soft shoe and be in the doghouse, sleep on the couch for a week.
Get his ass in here, I say. He can promote something.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Stuff
we'll
going
get,
on.
yeah, no, he always does. Busy guy, smart guy, nice guy, funny.
I feel the same way about my co-host.
Oh, Mitch, what a thing to say.
You're not as smart as he is.
That's fair.
Is
And
the
also
Hayes
no-
man? No, I don't.
No, it's not as
I don't think
funny.
any of us
Not as
are.
nice.
All right. Not as nice. Come on. Let's not go nuts. The Dink is a pickleball movie.
Yeah, so it's set at
Hey, you got our attention.
in the world of tennis and pickleball, and it's a fun sports comedy, sort of one, a little bit of a throwback underdog, guy. He's playing one sport. He don't like pickleball. He's a tennis player. He's Jake Johnson.
Right.
Ed Harris is his dad. Ed Harris, he doesn't like pickleball. He says, no, we're tennis guys. But then some circumstances start to present themselves where all of a sudden this guy, he doesn't like pickleball. He's trying it. He thinks it's bad. He's not going to do it again. He's doing it again. Oh, well, he's doing it again, but he's not going to do it in a big final crazy match showdown at the end against his arch rival. Or is he? So we had a lot of fun making it. We had the premiere last night. I saw it. I was enjoying watching the movie. I'm a little
Cool is that?
biased.
Yeah.
You got interrupted by Wags asking for a link to the movie.
Hold on.
No. I think I didn't look at the email until I was already in there. Was it an email
Yeah.
or text?
I think it might have been a text.
Okay. I was,
Actually,
I was
yeah, I
doing
remember. Yeah.
what I was doing. Press. I did the little line. Did the step and repeat.
Right,
I
you got a lot going on.
Sean over here. Sean, give me that big smile. Sean, one step this way. Over here, Sean.
Look,
And then, yeah.
I've done the step and repeat
Of
myself
course you
too.
have,
Cool as
yeah.
that.
But I don't know what I'm doing. And then you walk over and you talk to the little
I'm sure you fucking knocked it out of the park. multiple times.
Variety wants to talk to you.
mhm.
The Tennis Channel wants to talk to you.
The Tennis Channel, of course.
Same question over and over
Babe.net.
again. How'd you come up with this movie? Babe.net brings you in there.
Yeah.
Had a cup of coffee with Babe.net. Lemonparty.com.
Yeah, sure.
How'd you come up with the idea for this movie? And then you got to tell a whole story. I played tennis, then I tried pickleball. This is a movie, I said. You can't just go like, well, I was trying to think of an idea for a movie.
I didn't make this connection because I knew I knew you were a pickleball enthusiast or a pickleball player, current pickleballer. I didn't like, and I also knew in your history you played tennis, but I did not connect the dots. I was not like, this is your journey in some ways.
Yeah. Now it's been dramatized. But yeah, it was inspired a little bit by playing tennis competitively through high school. Was offered some positions on some D3 college teams.
Wow.
Could have gone not pro, but could have played for the lowest tier of college
Right.
team.
I rode for the lowest tier of Ithaca was Division 3.
Look at us now.
Comedy
I
Boys.
could have played there maybe.
I'm sure you could.
But I did not. I did not end up pursuing that.
What were you gonna
Just
say?
Ithaca's in the news again.
Isn't
It's
it?
true.
Everyone's talking Ithaca.
Rowing Ithaca, everything's coming up Mitch this month.
Isn't it true, man? Mitch is in the air.
Mitch is in. I think it's true. I went on a bit of an odyssey myself. I came out to L.A. and I've met creatures that would make the Cyclops blush.
Wow, Mitch, I didn't even think about it. It's been about 20 years since you left Quincy. Perhaps it's time for a homecoming.
That's true. I left my lovely mom and sister back there, and I haven't fucked in 20 years. But you would agree with that in Hollywood. You see, you meet some
you meet creatures that would make Cyclops blush. I mean, honestly, the creatures that you meet here
would make
could make Cyclops blush. That's kind of what you see out here.
You see characters out here.
It's a crazy city, man.
Characters welcome is just not the slogan for TBS.
Mm-hmm.
It's they should put a little sign below the Hollywood sign that
USA? Was it USA?
I
That's
don't know if
welcome?
it was a while ago. I think it was a decade and change ago. I think it might have been TBS.
Our work staff here our research.
Can we get to the bottom of this? It was USA.
No apology necessary.
USA.
I'll take it off the air.
I'm
USA
impressed by
characters welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, TBS was very funny.
Very funny.
Oh,
yes.
hey,
Very funny.
That could also describe Hollywood in many ways too.
Oh, baby. Well, I mean, some of these creatures, I don't think they make the Cyclops blush, but they could make the great Bill Maher laugh.
Can I just ask you, for our non-Sporto listeners, which we know is a sizable amount of our audience, can you just describe pickleball? Like, if you're like, there's someone out there who's like,
for the listeners that don't like sport, I mean, this is what you're doing for anyways. Can you also rank your pickles? Rank pickles.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So we got kind of a 2-barrel question.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. Anyway, so. He's on today. The bar thing and the pickle barrel. He's just like, we're just set up, man.
Yeah.
We say a word and he goes, I can do something with that.
Just tossing lobs.
Fucking
He'll
sick,
flush 'em.
dude.
I'm like a Cyclops over here. I'm blushing.
So tennis and pickleball, the two groups have a lot of animosity. It'll be in the news sometimes. There's a lot of anger. Tennis people feel like the courts are being taken over for this inferior sort of like backyard hobby sport when they're playing this beautiful game. So there's a lot of like conflict there. But anyway, tennis, people have probably seen it, but the court is much larger. The court is about 4 times the size. Pickleball is played with essentially almost like a thick wiffle ball, but it's got holes in it. So it doesn't move as fast. So like the rallies are a lot longer, and you play with a paddle, like a, whatever, just a little paddle with a handle. And the way that I would sell it to people who think it might be fun is like, tennis takes quite a while before you're competent enough to like hold a rally with another player and like actually play a fun point. There's a lot of like kind of just like learning fundamentals. But pickleball, you can probably play, pretty much the first time you get out there and actually like have a rally and hold a point. And it's kind of like if you could shrink yourself down to be about like 1 foot tall and stand on a ping pong table and play ping pong that way, where you're actually running around the table,
Downsizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a downsizing kind of situation. That's at least how I like to imagine it when I'm playing. But I of course understand that pickleball is sort of like goofier and like a little bit it's like embarrassing to say you play. And a lot of times I would say I played, and someone would go like, I play tennis. And I'd be like, I'd be like, you know what? No, you don't.
This is where the rivalry.
No, you don't. Like, I barely play tennis, and like, you don't. So that's one thing. Like, when you're doing it, it's not tennis, is what I would say to a lot of these people. You're just out there getting exercise, which is what we're doing on the pickleball court as well.
Right.
So that's sort of my now arrogant position. But yeah, it's like, it's a fun thing. You go out and you downsize yourself and you whack the thing around, and you're closer to each other. It's a little more social. It's mostly doubles.
Yeah, I was going to ask this because it's like you said the court is 4 times the size, and me, like, I've seen people playing pickleball, but I've never squared that, like, they're using only a portion of the court.
No, I mean, like, yeah, a tennis court, they can set up 4 pickleball courts on a standard tennis court.
That's wild.
Which is part of also why they are losing tennis courts to it, because if you're a club, you can book 4 times as many people.
Yeah, why not?
Onto that, so
there is this rivalry between
induces
the
this
two.
territorial squabbling.
It's like the Trojans and
they're foes.
The condom hating raw doggers.
Who were the Trojans? They weren't the Trojans.
Huh?
Were they the Trojans? The Trojans were in the place.
The
We're
Trojan,
in the spot.
all
They're in
right,
Troy.
yeah, it's like the so it's like the Trojans and
The Ithacans.
Ithacans.
Is that how you say it?
Ithacans, yes, Ithacans, yes. The Ithacan was our newspaper, which I loved to read.
Loved it.
Yes.
So the courts
30
are...
Minutes with Dave Ferguson. Ever heard of it?
No, I haven't.
That was the show Dave Ferguson hosted at Ithaca College.
Was that on the Ithacan?
No, it was on ICTV.
Got it. So there's a different media outlet.
But he did work in media.
Hey, how about that?
Yeah.
This 30 minutes has half an hour. Could have been the name of the show.
That's a punch up.
Right?
That's a punch up.
Just playing off Nathan Fielder's original Canadian show,
Can I just mention that you cleave the court in 4, Mitch? Sounds they're pulling an Unkar Plut on tennis. Dividing the court into 1/4 portions.
Now this guy, now he's being crazy.
Well, the two of you, I don't know what to do with you. What I'm going to do is just decide I love it.
Can we talk about pickles, though? Because this was the other...
That was
part
the other
Mitch's
side
question.
of it.
Yeah.
Do you like pickles?
Yeah.
Are you like more dill, more sweet?
I'm not sweet.
Okay.
No surprise there.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Although he's interested. I would say dill. I would say if it's really sour or if it's got a little bit of heat, something of a heat seeker.
Oh yeah.
That is appealing to me. That's something that could get me moving, get me trying a pickle. But a sweet one, no thank you. I don't really want that kind of food to be sweet. I want a sweet to be sweet, but that's not a pickle to me.
Are you
Speaking of appealing, do you like a lot of skin on that pickle, or do you like a
question.
A skinless pickle?
Oh, skin's a must.
You like a snap?
Please.
Do you
Regular
like
Thanos?
Do you put He's back. Doomsday in theaters this December.
Doomsday. Well, we shouldn't try. The Dink is what which, by the way, I saw half an hour of the Dink, which I know that sound.
Mitch started watching it last night. We didn't even, I guess, close the loop on the text that I was sent, but I was at the premiere. We had scheduled this recording, which I'm so happy to be here with my 2 funny friends.
What a hoot.
And they wanted to know if they could get a link to watch the movie. And I was able to provide it, but not until pretty late, because I was like texting with other people who were at the premiere and trying to get, that out to you.
We should have asked earlier. So
I should have been on it from before.
I gotta say this. I'm gonna finish it tonight. Is my plan. And what I watched was very, very, very funny. It had that Clem dog sense of humor.
Oh, thanks.
It was very funny.
You know what? We made it independently. I wrote it, and I was talking to Jake about it throughout. I sent it to Ben Stiller, and he said, "I want to help you get this made," and he produced it, and
he's very funny. When I saw it too.
And they found the financing, on their own, and so creatively, I think there's a lot of funny jokes in it. I think it's a nice, fun movie for everyone. And Mary Steenburgen is in it and is so charming, and she and Jake are so great together. And Andy Roddick is the villain, the bad guy of the movie.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool.
A legit
again,
tennis legend.
I was a big tennis fan, obviously, growing up, and he and John McEnroe are both in the film, and I just walked by one day, and the two of them were chopping it up, and I was so eavesdropping, and I was like, "This is fucking cool." Yeah.
McEnroe, I think people like maybe a lot of younger listeners may not have been aware that like they just know him as a TV personality or the guy who was sitting with Zaslav at the Knicks game. But no, he was a big time tennis pro.
He was he was considered, probably like in the conversation for best of all time for a lot of my childhood anyway.
Have you read Open, the Agassi book?
I love it.
It's a good book. It's
I
quite
love
a read.
it.
Because I'm not a tennis guy, but
I'm surprised I'm surprised you're not a tennis guy.
Why is that?
It seems like something that you would like.
Yeah,
You're a
enjoy
soccer guy now.
I would become a proper football guy.
You could get into tennis. It's pretty fun. Yeah.
I don't think I'd be good at it.
I met Novak Djokovic.
You met him? I just went and saw him play. I went to Wimbledon.
He was nice. I liked him.
Yeah, I used to not like him because like a lot of tennis fans have this. This is so fucking boring. Federer and Nadal were like
this is exciting for Doughboys.
Federer was amazing, and he was sort of like this new phenomenon, and he was like the future of tennis. And then Nadal sort of appeared out of nowhere and had this very different style, and the two of them were battling, and it was kind of like everyone was in one of those two camps. And then Djokovic showed up, and it was like, this is not as fun. Federer had this like sort of very graceful, beautiful, effortless feeling game, and Nadal was this like ferocious, like ultra athletic, like very like dominating game. And the two of them would collide, and they'd have these epic battles. And then Djokovic, at least at first, just felt like extremely technically sound, but he was a party crasher, and people were not getting on board for him. And as it went on, he was sort of the villain because he was stealing the Grand Slams from these two guys who every tennis fan liked one of the two of them.
And he was very cocky.
And he was sort of arrogant. And then there was also some stuff, he was like, he wouldn't take the vaccine during COVID, and then he didn't play. And so there was
I liked this guy.
There was like a bunch of stuff, around him where he became a little bit of a villain, but he has just lasted so much longer than people thought, and has gone on to surpass the achievements of both those other guys, and has become this kind of very sort of charming elder statesman in the tournaments. And I just went to see him play, and he made it to the semifinals of Wimbledon, which is pretty crazy how long he's been playing. He got kind of smoked by Sinner there. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right.
You know your tennis. I didn't know that.
I saw Zverev and Ferry, and I saw Sinner, but he was really funny in the post game, and just like somebody said, like this guy who's the greatest in the world, and he was like 10 years ago. Like I'm not like really giving the flowers to the like younger generation coming up, and so I now have a real affection for him.
I thought he was funny, and he seemed kind of nice, but I also butchered his name. Djokovic. That's it, right? Djokovic?
Yeah, Djokovic, I think. But maybe I'm wrong.
I think the C's are itch in like if it ends with a C, it's an itch.
Serbian,
yeah. Jokic or Zubac.
The D is silent.
So,
right.
I should have known. I should have known that the D is. I wasn't making a dick joke.
No, because I had a Serbian friend in school, Djordjevic, and that there was a silent D, up top.
What grade are we talking?
We're talking middle school through high school.
So he heard your voice change when you put on the fake voice.
She certainly did. Man.
She heard your voice change.
A Serbian woman?
You mentioned Wimbledon. You were in London for work. You had a job over there, but you were it happened to be at the time, just by coincidence, Wimbledon's going on, World Cup's going on. What was it like to be amidst that? These huge sport events in the kind of the epicenter of both of them.
It was by the way, Jaylen Brown's just getting traded.
You got that happening too.
All that stuff was happening, but
Red Sox are on a streak. They haven't lost.
What's London saying about this?
It was probably one of the only times you could be in London during Wimbledon when no one gave a fuck about Wimbledon. Like, I would think that's usually a much bigger event there, but the World Cup was so all-consuming because England was going on this run where it felt like they might actually, make the finals or win.
It's coming home, they were saying.
That was like, there was so much conversation on set about the World Cup and football and all of that. And so it didn't feel like people were as invested as they normally would be in the Wimbledon tournament, which also they had a Brit, this like unranked wild card Brit, go to the fucking semis, which is like,
Wow.
you know, 10 can be kind of predictable where like right now the top 2 guys are on this tier just head and shoulders above everybody else. And then there's another tier of like 6 or 7 guys who like could possibly beat them on the right day and like, you know, might get lucky, or like if they get knocked out would have a run at winning. And then there's just this like mass below where you watch and people seemingly have like the same tools and shots at their disposal largely, but there's just this like mental aspect or some, you know, just like something about like the flow that some of these guys get into where it's really hard to break through. And this guy who was ranked like, you know, 170th or something like that, made it all the way. You know, he's 1 game away from the final. And there was a really funny joke in the audience where I watched that guy, Arthur Ferry, get blown out by Zverev, and the crowd just wanted some kind of game from him, but he was just outmatched. And they'd be like, every single point in between point, they go like, come on, Arthur. Come on, Arthur. And everybody would start like cheering and like, you know, trying to get it going because there was like a hometown kid. And then he loses, and then Djokovic comes out and he's getting, you know, beaten pretty soundly by Sinner, some great points, but no threat to win. And like somewhere deep in the 3rd set, there was a quiet moment and someone went, come on, Arthur. And the whole place started laughing. And I said, oh, that's good.
That's good.
Are you sure that they weren't rooting for the Dudley Moore movie, Arthur? It could have been that.
I think you mean the Russell Brand movie.
I'm sorry, the Russell Brand movie.
It must be fun if you're in the UK and there's a prominent Arthur in sport who like, because you're like, if they succeed, we get to call him King Arthur. But if they fail, we get to call him
Dudley Moore's Arthur.
Arthur on the Rocks.
Arthur on the Rocks, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Arthur on
sequel,
the Rocks.
The sequel.
I guess he's Arthur. Arthur was a bit of a wealthy playboy, right? I think this kid is a scion to some fortune.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That
So
tracks.
he's a little more Dudley Moore.
Yeah.
Wait, was I gonna say anything else besides about the movie Arthur? I didn't know that. First of all, I knew that you were a sporto.
Yeah.
I knew you were a sporto.
Mm-hmm.
You and I, we have a Celtics. We text about the Celtics.
Yeah, a little bit of Boston sports stuff. I was gonna send some stuff about the Red Sox the other day. I don't usually watch much regular season, but I'm getting pulled into this now.
They're going to be here too. They're playing the Dodgers.
I'm gonna be out of town. I went and looked up tickets, and I was like, "Fuck."
That's tough. I'm gonna see him, Wags. But you're not gonna hear about that over in Great Britain. But there's gonna be some food at your disposal there.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I would say that a lot of people, you know, the reputation in the UK is that the food is very bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I was pleasantly surprised by like I had some very nice meals there. It's a lot of starch. It's a lot of starch. Baked beans with your breakfast. That comes standard.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Your breakfast is baked beans with your eggs and your, you know, hash browns or whatever.
I got no problems with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's an Irish thing. Us Irish like the beans with the breakfast too.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was. I thought, you know, it was nice. Hotel I stayed in to dox myself had the restaurant Cut on the ground floor.
So
Wolfgang Puck's
yeah.
Cut. I ate there once or twice, and I went out to some nice meals. You know, it's a thriving city. It's a big city, so there's a bunch of, you know, there's really great Indian food there. I went to a couple of Japanese places. I would just walk around and, you know, went into a couple sushi places I thought were excellent.
Nick and I tried to open a restaurant Uncut next to Cut. It didn't go. I mean, we're not chefs.
That was really the big stumbling block.
Yeah, so we
had a great gimmick
Yeah.
calling it Uncut next to Cut. It's kind of like this is the authentic, you know, version of what Wolfgang Puck is trying to do. But unfortunately, we were just outmatched in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be called Uncut. And then what are we changing Wolfgang Puck to?
I think Wolfgang Cuck.
Wolfgang Cuck's
Wolfgang Cuck.
Uncut.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfgang Cuck's Uncut.
Wolfgang Cook?
Wolfbang Cuck.
Wolfgang Cuck.
Yeah.
Wolfgang Cuck.
I knew we needed one more thing.
Did you have World Cup fever?
I got very invested in it. You know,
too.
I didn't want to go like
It's called Cyclospora.
I'm too private to go. to go watch at the pubs. I didn't want to be around the whole thing of it, but I was watching, and you just couldn't help but feel it in the city. There'd be fireworks going off every time the game started, and just people, just freaking out.
It was kind of crazy how much of a hubbub there was even here. And I know a big part of it is there's, a lot of Mexico fans, a lot of Colombia fans, there's in LA, but and both teams went very far in the tournament, but it's also like, I just like, they just have these huge outdoor exhibitions where they'd have a big screen. And I've never seen this happen for World Cup before. I guess probably because it's domestic, and B, it was like, I mean, these are related things. It's domestic, which means the hours correspond with our hours. But just like having like a downtown area that's just like jam-packed with people all watching like a World Cup semifinal on a big communal big screen. I was like, this is World Cup fever is, Mitch, it's got America in its grasp.
It does, Wags. We certainly changed our Munch Madness finale date for it because you wanted to watch.
And that was a good idea.
And he was
validated.
The Proust is in the pudding. The Proust is in the pudding.
I think on the big stage in the finale, it was the most boring game. So now I think that maybe Americans will just forget about it now.
No score for a while. I mean, there was a little bit of controversy and
a lot of goodwill undone.
Both teams who, yes, sort of play as teams, but it was one team only had one shot on goal basically the whole time. I watched England collapse, and I really felt for it. I said, it's gonna be a tough day on set tomorrow. Everybody's gonna be depressed, and not these most recent Celtic teams.
Yeah,
but a few years before, maybe around like 2020, I want to say. I no one wanted to hear about this there, but I was saying I have experienced the feeling that I think you guys had, which is you had a lead and you started playing not to win, but rather to not lose.
Yes.
And that was the commentary. They left in like all defenders, and they just really stopped trying to attack the other team's goal, because it's like, we're up by one. Can we just hold out for long enough with defense? And they couldn't. And obviously we've watched games like that where the Celtics have a 14-point lead at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and you just watch them use the entire shot clock every single time to put up a bad shot that's not going to go in, because all they're doing is trying to run out time, and it doesn't feel good at all, and you lose games you should win that way.
I mean,
I think one key difference is since the last time England won the World Cup, the Celtics have won like 14 championships. So I think there's a little bit of the 60-year gap, I think, is part of the...
But you get this feeling of you have a good team that should win it all, and then
they at least had it. They had a real look at it, and it seemed like they made a tactical choice that did not optimize their chance of winning. And, obviously, whatever, easy to say from at home on the couch, knowing almost nothing about the sport. But you could feel like it was like, oh, they're just going to try to, milk the time.
They were turtling up.
Yeah. And it was not good for them.
That happens to me all the time. For me, I was going to say.
What do you mean by that, Mitch?
I think you know what I mean.
Okay, all right.
With the Jaylen Brown trade, neither of us loved. But you know what?
Extremely distressing.
I've come around a little bit on it. I think the Celtics could be really good this year, and also
they might be fine. I mean, they should be a good team with Tatum back and healthy, and and I like the idea of him as the number one option. I just will never stop thinking that they could have gotten a better return potentially, because I don't think the draft picks are really going to be any good that they got. And I don't think that Paul George is going to be additive in the long term. He ends up just being an expiring contract. Maybe he's a good complementary piece to Tatum, but obviously I've watched him in person play on the Clippers for a long time, and he can have good games, but it feels like he's past his prime. And I think that, what we were sold was they were going to get Giannis for him.
Yeah.
That was what we were told up until like 5 minutes before Giannis went somewhere else.
This piece of shit is smiling. He loves it, by the way. He's fucking
and then it was
happy.
like, okay, maybe not Giannis, maybe Evan Mobley. And it was like, oh, I don't know. He's young, but is he going to take the leap? And you're debating these things of like, yeah, it would be good, but it's not as good, or could it be? And then it's like, oh no, it's Paul George. It's like, well, I know that's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree.
It doesn't feel good. I get what you're saying.
It feels really bad.
It feels bad. I think there, and that's the whole thing with
It's the second apron wags.
It's the second apron, Mitch.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Mhm.
Sounds like me cooking a meal and cooking another meal.
Inside you, there are two aprons. One says kiss the chef, one says don't.
So, yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. It's just like these rules that ostensibly exist for competitive balance are really about the owners just spending less money on labor, and that's what
Our championship
happens.
wasn't a Mickey Mouse championship. That's fucking bullshit.
Why do you turn this against the Lakers bubble
feels like
title?
they cheaped out.
I didn't say I
We're
didn't say anything
fine.
about the
I'm
Lakers.
fine.
That's your own shit. I was saying ours wasn't.
We should have
Okay.
gotten one more. We should have gotten one more with
Yeah,
these
it's a real
guys.
title. Why'd you?
We
no
should've
one said
gotten,
it was a
you
Mickey
know,
Mouse
Yeah,
title.
people online were saying
Who was
it.
saying that?
A bunch of annoying people
Easiest run to
online.
the finals ever, or whatever.
They say
Nobody's
that
ever
every
going to
year.
give
They
you.
say,
Yes.
They always say whoever made it to the finals didn't play anyone. They're saying with the fucking Knicks this
Yeah.
year.
And the LeBron on his fucking free agency tour is the most annoying shit on earth. He's probably gonna fucking join the Sixers too. Good. I don't give a shit.
I have a lot of fun. I just hope he has fun out there.
He's-
Were you happy to see LeBron go?
Mixed feelings.
Well.
No, it's mixed feelings because like it's again this is what I hate about sports fandom is like why do I have to like consult a spreadsheet to see how much money every player is making against this arbitrary limit on how much the owners are allowed to spend on their
Part
rosters?
of being a fan, my man.
What'd you say?
Part of being a fan.
I know,
my man.
but it's just like it's just fucking annoying. So like when you look at it from a min-maxing standpoint. Yes, his salary is just so onerous that it limits what they could do roster construction wise. But I don't know. It's also
how do you
it's
think Bronny will
LeBron.
be next year?
I don't fucking. I mean,
You like that deal for Austin?
I do. I mean, like you just had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like AR. He's fun.
Look,
The homegrown, it feels like this undrafted guy who goes with the Lakers and turns into an all-star caliber player. It's a fun journey.
we're not a sports pod.
We're not a sports
you run the
podcast.
sports
We're-
I
pods.
wasn't. I wasn't
it was
trying
my fault.
to.
Talk.
It was my. I was.
He
fun to
asked me
talk
about tennis. That was very relevant to the thing we were talking about. Then you're just shoehorning in this Boston sports talk. Then I give my take. Now I got to hear your take.
Well, let's talk about. Can we talk about cyclist sport? We haven't talked about the diarrhea parasite. Amelia thought she got it.
Yeah.
Do you still think you had it?
No, I don't think I have it anymore.
Do you think you just had regular diarrhea?
Yeah.
No,
We
need
told you that day that you had regular diarrhea.
Yeah, but it was different.
We need
Trust
to-
me, it was different.
And you also were
I get
using
being
you were
scared.
you were saying that there was a parasite inside you called Dolores.
No, she was
Carmela.
Carmela.
I named it
Carmela.
Carmela.
And then she
let
was
me tell you
saying-
something. Carmela's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, she was saying out of pocket stuff and then going, sorry, that was Carmela.
She was insulting me to my face. She was saying insulting shit over and over again. And she was like, "That's Carmela."
Well, you were like, oh, I'm not gonna eat vegetables anytime soon. I was like, yeah, the parasite's why you're not gonna eat any vegetables.
and then she was like, "Oh, that was Carmela." I was like, "You can't just blame your. That's fucking you fucking asshole." Blaming everything on. We knew that you just had diarrhea.
Got
She
ya.
also kept saying she was eating for two.
She
yeah, I
yes.
was eating a lot.
That's fun.
But we stand by Taco
Makes it
Bell, the
fun.
fall guy, to comment on this thing that's now done at this point, probably when this episode releases, which is going to be soon. Is that Taco Bell was the fall guy. There's nothing wrong with Taco Bell. They just became the fall guy once again.
Taco Fall,
Easy
talking about
target.
Celtics.
Yeah,
I sat behind him on a plane once.
I saw him in Summer League. Yeah, that was like,
I did too. I did too. I was
We
there.
might have been together.
Yeah,
How
could've
fun was
been.
that? Meals, we need to reconcile what you just said with you also wanting to rebrand yourself as not a shit girl.
Yeah.
So how do we
I think
square the circle?
You got to stop bringing up your diarrhea. There.
Well, I'm not even joking. People come up to me in the street and start talking about diarrhea, so I'm not even bringing it up anymore.
But I've only been on the show just this one time by myself, and you did talk about it.
Well, somebody else brought up diarrhea.
Okay,
Are you still-
that's true.
So
Are you still doing diarrhea reviews on social media?
I haven't done any in a couple weeks.
Okay, great.
But that will continue. But I'm thinking about
Okay, well, that-
rebranding. I
a
don't
little bit
want to
of a
be shit
self-inflicted
girl
wound here.
anymore.
Just like bodily fluids in general.
No, it's
Okay.
just I'm rebranding completely. There
Miss
are layers.
What you need to do? Yeah, you got to really seize on to another
Yeah.
another kind of ejection.
Yeah, I think
Can be your own.
I think Miss Piss. I think being a piss girl fits your brand as well.
Miss Piss.
Miss Piss.
Ask
There's
Miss
just
Piss.
more to me than bodily functions. I'm a multifaceted human being.
Okay,
Can I say
but we
something?
can't give people the bends. There's gonna be, it's gonna be a fucking shock. Like we gotta ease them out of this thing. Obviously, we're going to ultimately transition Miss Piss into maybe
Right.
something like snot or sweat,
Yeah, I
and then
don't
we'll
know.
get off the body altogether. It'll be about a bug or something.
Sweat's good. You could be like a workout girl.
I don't know about that.
I've known you for a few years, and I don't know if there is more to you than just the bodily functions.
And that's for the vegetable comment.
and
he's been waiting.
You might be right.
He's been sharpening his knives.
This week
And
we're
guess
talking.
what? No Carmela said that. That came right from me. Wags, you know, when I'm here recording with you, I think about how I want to get away.
Mm.
You know, Headgum
Same.
Studios is kind of my point A, and my point B is anywhere else in the world.
Big mood, Mitch.
Mm-hmm. And you know who can help you book a nice vacation like that, Wags?
I'm guessing it might be Booking.com.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. Booking.com, Wags. Sometimes it's me and you. We gotta go on tour, right?
Yeah, I mean, and this is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some specific destinations when
Yeah.
we're going on tour. You know, we've got these announced dates. We're going to a few different
We're
places.
going to Raleigh, North
We're
Carolina.
going to Raleigh, North Carolina. You know, we're going to Atlanta, Georgia. Hotlanta, they call it.
That's right.
And you and I have some particular requirements.
Yeah, I want a bed, and I want. Oh, you want a bed? Okay.
Yeah, you want to use it. I want a toilet. I'm going to use it when I'm there.
We're just doing impersonations of Emma and Amelia on tour with us.
Right.
We want beds and toilets. Fine. You want beds and toilets?
There's all sorts of requirements, and you know what? Booking.com
Mm-hmm.
lets you look for all those features you look for in a stay. Outdoor space, great views, stacked kitchen,
Hey, buddy, I
walking
need
distance
some bananas
restaurants.
this morning. I wake up, I need some bananas so I can do the show. Okay, Wags, with Booking.com, we can get you a kitchen.
And the thing is, it makes booking it surprisingly easy. The search, the options, and you can do the whole thing lickety-split.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, book that trip. It's easy. Booking.com,
Yeah.
Mitch, we talk about mental health more openly now, but asking for help can still feel hard. And BetterHelp's latest research confirms it.
That's right, Wags. BetterHelp's 2026 State of Stigma report surveyed 2,000 Americans and revealed that 85% of Americans believe getting support is wise, yet 74% say society discourages people from doing so.
Here's the thing about mental health support.
Mhm.
You can believe in it, but you actually have to seek it. And what we want to do as a society, what we should be aiming to do, is closing that gap. Well, one way you can do that is by trying therapy yourself and encouraging your friends and your colleagues to consider therapy because it's helped both of us.
It has, Wags. We've said it before. The mental gym. Get the workout in. Get the sweat going with the therapy session.
With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 6 million people globally. Wow. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews.
BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. And BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals.
A short questionnaire helps identify your needs and preferences, and our 12-plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means that we typically get it right the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from our tailored recs.
Don't let stigma stand in the way of support. Start therapy with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/doughboys.
That's betterhelp.com/doughboys. This week, we're talking Gus's world-famous fried chicken, founded in 1973 in Mason, Tennessee by Na and Maggie Vanderbilt as Maggie's Short Orders. Then their son Gus took over and renamed it Gus's. From the website, before you ask, no, you cannot have the recipe. As Gus once quipped, this is a dead man's recipe, meaning his parents, and I ain't telling. 38 locations in the U.S., mostly in the South. We did review it back in 2018, Mitch. How long ago was that?
2018. It was brand new here when we got
It was brand new, and we went with Ben Gruber, and it was in the Golden Plate Club then.
What's
I
up,
gave
Ben
it
Gruber?
5 forks. You gave it 4.
Ben Gruber's name sounds so much like McGruber when you say
And
it
Gruber
quickly.
gave it 4. Ben Gruber's name does sound a lot like McGruber when you send it.
Ben,
it
it does.
quickly.
And I like McGruber, so it's a great a great thing to have happen.
Really, the only difference is you change the Ben to Mac.
And then it is.
It's identical.
I agree, Wags.
So,
Yeah, I think
Sean's
so.
thinking on it.
I think so. The second half to me is so close.
Amelia included in the notes she laid out for me, I love that their Wikipedia page has this. Although the S' signifying possession may appear to be grammatically incorrect, it is supported by the 17th edition of the Chicago Manual of Style. I remember reading that that's the proper way to do a word that ends in an S pluralized is apostrophe S from the Manual of Style.
S''S.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
What's that,
agree
Strunk
with it.
and White?
It's
Oh,
this.
no, that's the Elements of Style.
Yeah, Elements of Style. Yeah, the Chicago Manual of Style is its own thing.
Ah.
I don't remember why we were wielding that back in the day. So it is fried in peanut oil, like Chick-fil-A.
Tripped over my own strunk on that one. I don't know what that means.
Which induced a mild panic attack for me because I do have this, peanut allergy I've developed in middle age. But
or as what Amelia called it.
What, a placebo? What did I call it?
Yeah, you said you said it was a placebo. You
this
said,
is I've actually heard this a nocebo effect, which is like if it's like, oh, I think I think something is happening, but it's not. It's been induced by something that's not actually there. Because this can happen sometimes with people who have allergic reactions. They've done this in double-blind studies where it's like, we're telling you that this thing, it seems like a very cruel experiment. We're telling you this thing that has an allergen, this thing that we fed you, oh shit, it had an allergen, something that you're allergic to, and then people have the symptoms, but it's all psychosomatic, even if it
that's
does
what I think.
not
That's what you
actually
said.
have
You
the
say
allergic
psychosomatic.
element.
You said something else. You didn't say placebo. But I mean, it's the
I
same.
think you just asked if he felt weird
Yeah.
before or after he knew. It was peanut oil.
After he ate last night, I was like, how did you feel after? And
It felt like a very loaded question because I
you were
was
like,
like,
what,
okay,
did you poison me?
yeah, exactly. And so, but like,
Yeah, it was kind of sneaky when
It
you
was a
said
little weird.
that.
because
Yeah.
I didn't want to do what ended up happening, which
is
was
fine,
give
which
you a
is totally
panic
fine.
attack.
I was fine, and also Emma did reassure me with some research that processed peanut oil is actually fine for people with peanut allergies because
Yes.
it removes the protein, which is what actually triggers
The
the
FDA
reaction.
doesn't even require labeling highly refined peanut oil as an allergen.
But I don't want to dwell on that. I more just wanted to
I
note
was
it.
proud of that when we got that one through.
Clem Dog, you requested Gus's specifically.
I
This has been
did,
in the hopper for a bit.
So I like Gus's. So I'll tell the story of me trying Gus's. My wife and I have a favorite taco place. The taco place is on West Adams, little bit west of like Crenshaw, and it is called Taqueria Los Anaya.
Oh, I know that place. I've been there.
And the path that we drive to that is like often going south on Crenshaw down to, West Adams and then take a right and you go to the taco place. And we were going one night to eat there with Ben Rogers in the car. And so we're driving down Crenshaw and we have ordered our food and we're going to go pick up the tacos. And Ben sees the sign for Gus's Fried Chicken, which is new at that point. And he says something like, he's like, man, that fried chicken looks good. I could go for some fried chicken tonight. And we go, okay. And sometimes he's talking in a little bit of a character-y voice. And then he puts his phone to his ear and he starts going like, yeah, can I get a 2-piece? Let me get a leg and a wing. And just like, and he's kind of placing this order in sort of a funny, like overacting way. And then we go and we pick up our tacos and we're driving home. And I drive past Gus's Fried Chicken going north and he goes, what are you doing? And I was like, what? And he's like, I got to pick up my chicken. And I was like, wait, you were really on the phone with that? Like something, the timing of it and the way he was talking, like I truly thought it was just like a weird bit. It was Chicken Ordering Man was his new character, but it was like so strange. And so then I was like, and it's like a busy road. And I have to fucking turn around. I was like, this is so fucking annoying.
Your
Like,
tacos are getting cold.
yeah,
by
it's
the
like
way.
just eat with us. Like we're all together. So like I turned around and we went in and he ran in, he picked up his chicken and we got home. And then he was just like, this is so good. And then we both tried the chicken and we were like, yeah, it's excellent. Thank you for being so annoying and making us stop there. And then we started going there pretty frequently. And we did, we had an event at one point that we like just ordered a ton of Gus's and it was like basically, sort of like catered it. And I go there, it's not a healthy food, but I still go there as a treat, not infrequently. And when we're having company, sometimes that's sort of one of the top of the list, should we all get Gus's? So I love it. A funny way to be introduced to it by a friend and felt like fate.
Who did the voice? I apologize. Beck and Kyle were doing silly stuff outside the window while you were telling the top of the story.
No, yeah, I can see out the window too. I just chose to keep doing the podcast.
They were doing silly stuff.
And if you think I don't know Beck and Kyle, I'll call them right now.
I know you.
them.
I know you're connected. They were outside doing the window doing silly stuff, and they were blowing me kisses, and I blew some back, and I missed who did the silly
I have
voice.
a fun way to get this information. You remember our talk about McGruber sounding like Ben Gruber?
Yeah.
Who's another Ben you know?
Ben Rogers.
There you go.
Love Ben Rogers.
Mm-hmm. No scoped it.
And also, by the way, Wire, you said you might have a new character.
Oh, I do have a new character. Wait, this is I meant to do this earlier. Well, okay, wait, hold on. It's I'm trying to remember what the line was. Okay, here it is. It's here is my new character, a barbecue Hamlet. To smoke, perchance to roast. Aye, but there's the dry rub.
I like how much you like it.
He announced to us last night that he had a new character. We all were trying to figure out what it was. But I could never in a million years guess barbecue Hamlet.
I thought it was going to be Linen Guy.
Linen Guy is. I maybe thought.
I guess I wasn't even thinking about Linen Guy being a character, but that maybe has a little bit more heft to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can kind of see like
unlike linen.
Fuck, ironic.
Mm-hmm.
I love fried chicken. Fried chicken is my favorite food in the world.
Ben Rogers did you a service that day.
He sure did.
No, it ended up being helpful, and this is why we should always.
But you still like that
remain open.
Yes.
No, well, the taco place is amazing.
Tacos was nice. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never had it. I gotta try it.
That was weirdly a pandemic, like regular like spot for me and Natalie. We're going all the time, and I don't know why.
Indoors,
the rotation.
no masks.
Yeah, exactly.
I've told my story. I think of eating there next to Michael Imperioli.
Wow.
And so we ate. We usually get it to go, but we ate in restaurant. Michael Imperioli sitting at the table next to us. Finishes his meal. He's closing the place down, and like he's talking to the family. Whatever, they come over. He sort of like, gives a big pat on the shoulder to the manager as he's closing up, and then he said something that shocked me. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Wow.
He was coming back, I assume.
Wow.
You know what?
That's awesome.
It's
like his Vesuvios.
This is maybe pathetic, but I maybe would have come back the next night just to see him again.
Interesting.
Power move.
Is that too much?
No, I mean, it's kind of cool if you had nothing else to do.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a big if with me. I can see you doing that. Great big life.
Mitch, part of why this podcast, works, if you want to say that, is that with the yin and yang of us is that we operate. We have things that we overlap with, but we also have differing tastes in many ways.
It's true.
You like white, I like dark when it comes to chicken. I got the dark plate, you got the white plate, and
like the Force.
Yes, it is very much like the Force.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to map it onto the Jedi and the Sith.
I got news for you today, though. Let's just say that I maybe added a piece of dark meat to
You also got a thigh. And I would say the thigh was the highlight.
The star.
The thigh-light, if you will. And I absolutely like, and this is the thing, I've had Gus's a number of times as well. This was my first time because, I mentioned this to Natalie and she was like, yeah, I want Gus's. And we just got it to go, which I'd never done before. And I'm really worried about fried chicken traveling. But I could not believe how intact it was.
Yeah.
Like, got it home, I was like, this motherfucker's good as hell.
No, yeah, because I've gotten it to go, quite a few times, and even getting it whatever on a delivery service or as not dicey, like they really do. They hold up.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it didn't seem like any unique packaging or whatever. Maybe it has to do with that slice of white bread that bad boy's sitting on. I have no idea.
It
But
absorbs all the steam.
maybe
I
that's
actually
it.
do think that's a thing.
That might be right, yeah, because the bread's kind of destroyed.
Yeah, Mike and I get Gus's delivered a lot, and it does hold up. It also reheats really well. Like, I'll get an extra, like, breast or thigh or leg or whatever and put it in the fridge and eat it the next day for lunch, and it's perfect.
Do you do it just cold, or you'll heat it up?
No, I'll heat it up. Just, like, put it in the oven under the broiler for a few minutes, make it crispy again. It's great.
Something unique about Gus's for me is I think in general, I actually lean towards, as I am just a big kid at heart, I lean towards often a chicken tender.
Sure.
Or like a boneless wing, as it were. But at Gus's, I can't. And they do have that, but the real, true fried chicken off the bone is so good. Like, there's something about it really makes it worth going. I go dark meat as well.
So I've not had their, I don't know if I've had their tendies ever, because I also like I'm just kind of a bone-in guy, contra what you were saying. I'm usually bone-in, and I see no reason to opt out of that here. Did you order Natalie something, or were you like, this is Doughboys business, you have to order on your own, and you got separate orders? No, I ordered her something. Okay. Do you mean on the card?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not allowed.
Get my partner something if I want.
Okay, yeah, interesting.
I got the fried chicken sandwich.
Because you only ordered for you, right?
I just ate by myself.
For this episode.
Yeah.
And I ordered for myself as well.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know that we.
You always have the option if you wanted to get a, for someone you're eating with. That's fine. I think that's allowed. It's permitted. Okay. You also did get a bonus thigh, Mitch.
Oh, 10 years in. Okay, that's good to know.
Bonus thigh and an extra drink.
It's a lot of back-owed meals, actually.
In fact, I would say no drinks for me, 2 drinks for you. So you kind of like even that out.
Actually, there was no second charge for a second drink. I changed from a lemonade. When I found out that the lemonade was
house-made,
was not house-made. It was Minute Maid. It was Minute Maid, not house-made. And they make their own sweet tea, so I changed it to a sweet tea because it was house-made.
But you also got a Coke, didn't you?
I think I thought the photo of the Coke
the sweet tea was a
sweet tea. Disregard.
Oh, so you were reverse engineering this list from Mitch's photos?
Yes.
I took a picture of the receipt.
I already made the list by the time you sent that.
I said I put it in the things last night.
Why do it right when you can do it once?
Here's what I say. I always get the bone-in chicken, but they do have an LTO fried chicken sandwich.
I introduced you and Natalie. By the way, you kind of skipped over that.
Really?
No, this is not true. He's lying.
She's sleep barking.
Oh, that's so cute.
You gotta wonder what she's seeing going on in there.
I think she's disturbed because she just heard Mitch tell a lie.
Oh no,
that's what
she's
chasing the embodiment of the lie about you introducing him to Natalie.
No, I introduced Wags to Natalie. He doesn't talk about it often. Yeah, no, I know. I'd introduce them. Wags, I had not been in a while.
Yeah, did you get the fried chicken sandwich?
No, I saw that.
Let me just comment on this real quick. It's good. I don't need to I feel like they're doing this out of obligation. And it even says in the menu copy like by request, but it doesn't feel like their heart is really in it. It's basically just a simulacrum of the Popeyes or the Chick-fil-A sandwich. Now because does
it have that breading and seasoning?
Because it's such a high quality filet, then it's a good execution of it, but I see no reason to do this over just getting their normal wares.
Yeah.
But it's a good fried chicken sandwich on its own merits. I will say the 2-piece dark was just outstanding as usual. It comes with by default you get baked beans and slaw. I swapped the slaw for collard greens. Natalie swapped the slaw for potato salad, and we also got a side mac and cheese.
50 cents upcharge on that as well.
Did you get the slaw?
I also swapped it out.
Oh boy, Mitch.
Look, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I came from the Jaws exhibit. I'm going and looking at one of the hungriest creatures there's ever been.
That's true.
Right. Jaws.
That gets in your bloodstream.
I am on a weight loss drug called Zepbound. So my hunger has been tamed. But it was my last. I take my shot on Monday, Swags.
I should have said when you said I was going to look at the hungriest creatures that's ever lived. I was like, "What? You going to look in a mirror?" I should have. I should have said that.
Oh, You're saying I'm one of the hungriest creatures. Well,
But the Zep Bound thing kind of undercuts that.
Monday is the day I take my shot.
Okay.
I'm at the Jaws Museum, like I said, seeing one of the hungriest creatures of all time, Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't eat.
Was there a mirror behind the jaws?
I intentionally don't eat. I said I'm not going to eat until I'm going to go to the Jaws exhibit with nothing in my belly. I'm going to just go and I'm there for. I was there for 4 hours.
Reverse fat bastard. Stay out of my belly. Stay out of my belly.
It was like a reverse fat bastard. There, I had nothing in my belly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at this Jaws exhibit for like 4 hours.
Do you think Jaws is hungrier than Fat Bastard?
Ooh,
Wow.
I think so.
Wow. I don't know if I can get there with you.
They both are okay with eating a baby.
Here's why I disagree. Jaws is ultimately operating on instinct and is eating out of necessity to survive. And once sated, although that would take quite a bit of food, would relax. Fat Bastard is also bringing sort of a human psychological element to his hunger, where I think even if his body was full, he would still be saying, like, part of my identity is that I am never full, that I always must eat.
That's right.
And so I do think that
until he loses weight on the Subway diet.
It's like they talk about certain animals will eat until they're full and stop. Certain animals, if you put them in just like a grain silo or something, will actually eat until they're extremely ill. Mm-hmm. And I tend to think that Jaws is one that would get what he needs and then stop, whereas Fat Bastard would probably just never know how to turn it off. He seems addicted.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems addicted to eating.
That's well argued.
He ate a baby.
Clem Dog, I think it's true. And well, here's my question: is Fat Bastard or Jared more evil? Both alumni of the Subway diet.
I think Jared.
Fat Bastard wants to eat babies.
Yeah. I mean, do we know if he ever actually ate the baby?
I don't know.
Because I'd say that's certainly more villainous than
Fat
anything
bastard?
that.
Well, no,
Jared
he said
did.
I had a baby. One time I a baby.
Oh, so he has done it.
He has eaten a baby. That's like and by the way, he's proud of it.
So
at least Jared had the decency to be ashamed of what he'd done.
Jaws probably the least evil of the three, I would guess.
Well, yeah, again,
he did eat a child and a dog, if you remember Jaws.
But we can't apply human morality.
The shark
to
is
the
doing
animal
what
kingdom.
sharks do.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know?
This exhibit was great. You should have, Amelia, you still got a couple days left before it closes.
Okay.
So it was a great exhibit. But
Did you get the special edition Jaws Lego set?
No.
It's really nice.
Are you Legoing it up, or are you doing this with your son as well?
We're in like an in-between phase where my son is that Lego set is too advanced. Mm-hmm. We did get it as a gift for someone. Mm-hmm. But he will want to do Legos, mm-hmm. and then he'll get kind of frustrated and he'll be like, "Can you help me with this part?" And that means, "Can you actually do all of it?"
Sure.
Mm.
But
that's cute too,
it's gotten, he's getting a little more facility with the Legos, but a set, like following the model designed set, is a little bit of a stress for him, I think, if he's doing it alone.
I got the Jaws, is it Neko or Nico? It's the toy. It's a toy. Griff sent it to me.
Okay.
Griff Newman.
I don't know the brand.
And it's a remake of the Jaws game. It's a very nice looking Bruce the Shark, and it's on a shelf in my house, and I very much like that. I'm not like a big toy collector, but I like that. I like having Jaws there. Anyways, I do not have the Lego set. There's a lot of great stuff at the Academy Museum.
I know Griffin as well.
He's a great guy,
mm-hmm.
and he loves his toys.
Hasn't given me a present.
He didn't give this. He did. Oh, actually, he did give me a toy.
Fine. He might be loading up for something good. Might be saving to get me something even better.
I tell you, if you want a steel book, he's the man to go to.
It's true.
I'll always be indebted to him for helping me find that Ninja Scroll steel book after it was sold out everywhere.
He's very good at that, Wags.
Yeah.
Look, enough about Griffin.
Enough about Griffin.
I'm at the Jaws exhibit. I go up at 6 p.m. I haven't eaten anything. I pull up to Gus's. I love the look. I just love the look of the place.
Are you at the Crenshaw location?
No,
Because you're in that part of town.
I could have. Maybe should have gone there.
Yeah.
I went up to our original spot, Wags, up in Burbank. up in
Oh,
the
that's
valley.
where we reviewed it when we went. We did
I
it in
should have gone
person.
to a
We went
different
that
spot, I
yeah.
guess. But also, I
Back in the
guess
day.
it was a quicker ride home from there. I went to the Burbank location. I sat down. I got myself 2-piece white, which comes with a breast and a wing. I got a breast and a wing. I upgraded to fries, beans and fries.
Those beans are very sweet, I will say, which I like.
I love the beans.
Can I say this?
And they're not for breakfast.
Can I jump in?
Mm-hmm. Oh, for me they were kind of.
So the sides: collard greens, coleslaw, mac and cheese, baked beans, and seasoned fries. Now, at a place like this, you would think, well, why would I get fries here? Fries is like a burger thing. Like, I got to get the collard greens or the beans or whatever. But I don't know. And I've been going there for 5 years, 6 years. Maybe a year ago, one day, I wanted the mac and cheese. I didn't really want beans or collard greens. I don't eat mayonnaise, really. I don't like it. So I tried the fries. I think they're so good. And now I get them. I like the fries.
The fries are fantastic. That's
Which
what I was
is
going
not,
to say.
I always feel like this isn't what I'm supposed to do here, but I just got to like what I like sometimes.
Yeah.
I like the move. And you know what I did? I did beans and fries, and I got myself a small side of mac and cheese as well. Wags, I had a hunger like Jaws. And guess what? I ate every last bit of this meal.
Can I just say their as far as I'm concerned, their
You
mac
didn't
and
give
cheese.
a shit.
No, because I just want to. I wanted to continue with something you just said. The mac and cheese.
Uh-huh.
I think their mac and cheese is goated. I really love their mac.
Very
and cheese.
good.
It's really, really
It's
great.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not every place that does fried chicken has a good mac and cheese. Again, sometimes it feels obligatory, but here
Fried
it's really
chicken
good.
is excellent. The mac and cheese is excellent.
Yes.
The baked beans are okay.
They're intentionally very sweet, as is
like
the
it.
Too sweet for me.
coleslaw.
They're
The
too
coleslaw
sweet.
is intentionally very creamy. These are meant to mitigate all the grease you are getting from the chicken and the little bit of spice. It's certainly not. I think people hear Tennessee chicken and they're thinking like the Nashville hot chicken. It's not
It's
that
not hot
school.
chicken. It's not
that
hot
school.
chicken.
I'm
But I'll
looking
put
at
a
him
little
right-
Crystal's hot sauce on
Yeah,
it.
you can do that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this guy. I know that he wants to turn the temperature up on this chicken. The heat seeker.
Yeah.
The heat seeker wants to
Now,
turn it
they
up.
used to give you packets of Crystals, and recently they've switched to the Louisiana hot sauce.
I
Yes.
noticed that.
Yes. Both vinegar-based hot sauces. I mean, it's not a massive difference, but I was a little bit Crystal's loyal.
Me too.
And I was lightly disappointed to see the change.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. And also, I got a side of ranch. I don't think it's a home.
God just wants to fit in. Literally didn't even know. Didn't think about it until 1 second ago.
I did know.
Does he do this every episode?
Yeah, he does like kind of fall into that.
I love
Okay, 'cause
crystals.
It's like we
Is
were
one they
all
excluded.
I
like we
introduced
were all
you to
kind of having a
crystals.
nice moment, and it's like, Mitch, sometimes you can just watch the show. I've been doing it 80% of the time I've been here. Don't always have to be like, oh, and then I showed up.
I introduced you to crystals.
Yeah, like you introduced him to Natalie.
Oh my god.
It's true. Both are true. And look, the ranch, I think it also isn't made in house. I think it tasted like maybe a store-bought ranch. I got a little side of ranch, my 2 pieces of chicken, my 3 pieces of chicken because I added on the thigh.
Me too. Who am I? Who am I being? Oh, I did that too.
That's not what I'm.
Mitch.
Yeah, it's Mitch.
I do my own thing, and I did my own thing there, Wags, which included getting another thigh, getting a side of mac and cheese, getting the ranch. I was there by myself.
I admire your solo mission to go in store because that is the ideal experience.
You didn't go.
That
in
was
store.
cool.
No, I know. I
In
typically
fact,
do. This is my
neither
first
of
time
you
ever getting
did.
to go. Yeah.
No, Mitch. I was working. I was in a 4.5-hour casting session, stealing bites of fried chicken. You know, while these artists are pouring their souls out in front of me. You know what I mean?
I would have read for
the
whatever this role
desperation
is.
of this town. And then I said, but I still have to honor the Doughboys. Even though I've been to Gus's dozens and dozens of times, I have to actually eat it today. That is a contract I entered with them.
For someone
And
like
now
me,
I'm being shamed for it.
you don't have to see a tape for someone like me. It's just it would be straight offer if you're going to offer it to me, right?
You're on the list. I don't want to waste your time. Just in terms of like, I'm very aware of what you can do. I believe I've actually seen everything you can do.
I was proud of myself for being alone here at the Jaws exhibit. Then I ate like a wag. I didn't leave a single drop of my food, and I didn't even get to my dessert yet. But I ate everything. And
Beautiful.
I'm gonna give a little bit. I'm gonna give you a little preview of my fork score here. I loved everything.
So good.
My dereliction of duty was, in hindsight, they have fried pickles. And you have a pickleball movie. I should have gotten some fried pickles.
You know what? I also should say we went through all the sides and we said the coleslaw is creamy and the beans are sweet and this is that and this is that. But we didn't talk about the collard greens, which you did get.
I like the collard greens quite a bit.
I like them too. They got the little bits of bacon in it.
Yeah.
They're very salty.
I
like them.
I limit my pork consumption, but this is the sort of thing is it's like, well, the beans and the greens have some pork in them. I was like, we all draw our own
In
lines.
for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I agree, and I'm not just trying to be part of the group. I agree.
Yeah. But I
No
like
way to know that though, is there now? Because trust has been broken.
Let's talk dessert. Mitch, you got a chocolate chess pie.
That's right. I'm learning chess from Chef Kevin.
Ah, yeah. I
Mhm.
gotta check out that show.
And when it comes to chocolate chess, you're a grandmaster.
He's on fire again.
Bobby Fischer over here. Deep blue.
First of all, no one knows the extent of what I can do yet. No one knows what I can do. No one, you haven't seen the last of me. Even that's not the right.
What is this? Is this about
You
chess?
say-
He's doubling back to wanting to audition for the female lead of the television show.
I'm just saying, no one. I think that there's more to see from me at some point in time. But
Do you mean? What do you,
yeah,
as
man.
an-
I'm
as an
having
actor?
fun.
What do
It's
you
a
mean?
show. Hey, Mitch, come on, man. We're doing a show. It's a little bit of a persona. Like, I was goofing around. If I honestly thought that it was gonna cut this deep,
yeah.
I wouldn't have made the joke, man. Hey, cut the joke. I don't want to be a part of that. You're more important to me than that joke.
Look, you're more important to me than that joke too. You should watch Chef Kevin's podcast. It's great.
I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. Feeling burned by maybe don't. Don't make me fall in love again. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to open up your heart again right after that.
Right.
I had a great time with him, and I think that I'm gonna learn chess from him. But that Wags, like you said, with the chocolate chess pie, I am a grandmaster, and I also took that down with a scoop of ice cream. She warmed it up, and it was delicious. And I was like, I ate so much food. We've already gone over what I've eaten here. I ate a lot of food, but I took that down easy, and it was a 5-forker dessert.
I got a regular chess pie, and that Natalie and I shared.
Did. Oh, nice.
And-
Not chocolate.
Not chocolate.
I said the chess pie is low-key kind of fire.
It's the chess pea is fantastic. I absolutely. I've gotten it before. I've had all their pies except for their coconut.
I've had the coconut and I like it. I do like the coconut.
And I'm remembering I have a surplus piece of sweet potato pie that I brought that is in the fridge.
That's good too.
Yeah,
That's
that
good
one's
too.
really good. Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of pecan pie in general. One of my favorite pies. I would say theirs is totally serviceable. It's like a little one note. It's like the crust and the filling and the pecans don't have enough contrast between them texturally. The flavor is very good, but I wish there was a little more.
He's not hearing
action.
anything you said. This motherfucker lost his pen.
I dropped my pen.
Oh.
I'm fixated on it. I just need to it's okay for my pen to have been on the floor.
Yeah, I'd say
And
that's okay.
Now it's fixed. It's
You'll
fine.
be fine.
Yeah.
Chocolate chess pie versus regular chess pie, Wags. Which way do you lean?
I lean regular chess, but I'm less of a chocolate guy than you are. This
Same,
again,
same.
I like vanilla. You like chocolate.
We're aligning a little bit
Okay.
because we had the hot sauce discussion Mitch
Right.
wasn't a part of or shouldn't have been. We had the chocolate alignment and we're going dark meat. And it's crazy sometimes when you say, I just assume that dark meat is just known to be more flavorful.
Yeah.
And you got the thigh, which is so great just for the eating of it. It's like designed to be eaten.
This is funny to me because I always thought there was a bond between me and the Clem dog. And today it's you and Wags on the same team.
It's interesting, as we go through these lives of ours and we grow and we change and we learn more about each other.
Right.
Connections can transform. We have one relationship, Mitch, but in a way it's many relationships
That's
that you
true.
and I have been through.
It's very true. I agree. I just thought that
Go finish.
you guys are really clicking here today.
Yeah, but I remember ordering dark meat, ordering from Gus's and being like, yeah, I'll get the 3-piece dark meat. And someone was like, what? Why? Like, it's just like such a default that they were like, you wouldn't get that. Like, anyone who reacts like that to anything now to me is just dead.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it again.
I would never say that, but I'm gonna say this: you're really missing out on that chicken breast piece. It's pretty fantastic.
It's a lot of meat there. It's a lot of meat, and the I would believe
and juicy too.
I would believe at Gus's that could be very good because the coating breading is so satisfying and flavorful that the fact that white meat is like slightly more bland would be balanced out.
And I feel like there's just always a latent moisture in their chicken, which is just I would again when I've been a hungrier man in the past, I've gotten the whole half chicken, which you can do there, and that's quite an indulgence, especially with everything breaded. So I've dabbled in both worlds, but 2-piece dark is more than enough for me these days. Sometimes a 3-piece.
I went 3. I did 3.
You can do 3.
I did. I went 3, 2-piece white, 1-piece, and then I got a thigh, which was fantastic.
Clements, anything else from your order you want to touch on?
I mean, I got the mac and cheese, which was excellent. I ended today because I was like, I knew I was kind of eating and running, just sort of like picking at things, while working. I didn't get a dessert. The last time we went, which was somewhat recently, we had a friend over and we got most of the pies. And yeah, the chess pie, excellent. I like the coconut and the sweet potato. So all those are great. I don't usually get a drink from there. I like tea that ain't sweet.
That's fair.
So, and they don't really have that option. They've only got the sweet tea. So for a drink, I'm going to be getting something from my house.
Right. Good option.
There was there was an unsweetened house brewed tea at the place I was at.
There was? Okay.
I don't know
that they used to have that, but okay. Well, I should have done that. And that's a mistake I made, and I'm going to own it today.
I appreciate that.
Rake me over the coals, Doughboys listeners.
The etymology of chess pie is interesting.
No.
Because, okay.
Oh, no. I want to talk about this.
Please.
Because I'll tell you, we brought a fucking chess pie to like a big, like an event recently. I'm trying to remember what it was. Everybody was watching something. Maybe it was like an Oscars party. I don't remember. But so many people were like, what? Like, what is chess pie? And I'm like, I don't know. It's chess pie. Like, it's like self-evident to me. It's like sort of a custard pie of any given flavor. Like, what is chess pie? Tell me, what is that about? Like, next time I'm going to be ready because I couldn't really explain it. And then I was getting treated like I suck or something.
It's just like
chocolate
a
chess pie
generically
was like
sweet.
they were like, it's like a brownie pie.
Yeah, chess pie. I mean, it's just like a generically sort of sweet, lighter pie, but it's got like a lighter hued pie. The name, no one really actually knows its origin, but there's speculation that because it was stored in a chest, that over time it just became they lost the T. It's cleaner. It just became chess pie.
They lost the T?
Yeah.
Sounds like me.
But there's also, and to me this sounds a little too cute for it to be true, there's also a theory that because chess kind of sounds like just, people would, because this, to your point, people would be like,
pie.
It's just pie. Like, and
It's
then
pie.
over that time, it just evolved into chess pie.
Eat it.
Yeah.
I believe both.
Yeah, who knows?
That's very interesting,
Yeah.
Wags. And you, I've never tried just regular chess pie. I don't think. I think I've only had chocolate chess.
You'd
pie.
like it.
You'd like it. It's good.
I gotta try it.
It is really good.
Hey, buddy, Mitch, if a genie gave me 3 wishes, I would use all of my wishes to wish for your cats, Wally and Irma, to live forever.
Wags, is that true?
It is true. But since genies don't exist, as far as I know, I'm glad you feed your cat and cats Smalls.
That's right. I feed both of my cat Smalls. Smalls is fresh human-grade cat food that does so much more than just feed your cat. It helps them live a full, healthy life. Most cat food out there is made with meat byproducts, cheap fillers, and artificial ingredients, basically stuff that isn't great for your cat.
Big Pet Food does this because it's cheaper to make. I'm Big Pet Food. I want to save some money.
There, I'm the fattest cat of all.
How about we conspire to use cheap ingredients and meat byproducts to save some money, and who cares about the welfare of those animals out there? We're Big Pet Food.
You know what I have to say to that?
You're a cat?
Yes.
Wait, let's help me out with the logic here. You're a cat feeding bad food to other cats to save money.
Shut up, you fat cat. You don't know what it's like.
I'm also a fat cat.
Big Pet Food does this because it's cheaper to make, but what they save on costs, your cat pays for with their health. Smalls is different. Their fresh recipes are made with at least 80% animal protein, and they're gently cooked to retain all their nutrients and flavor. They never add fillers or artificial ingredients, and their food is so healthy that 88% of cat parents say that after feeding Smalls, their cats have better digestion, a softer and shinier coat, and more energy to play because it's actually good for cats, Wags.
So stop serving your little carnivore a bowl of processed shortcuts for a limited time because you are a Doughboys listener, I hope. Get 60% off your first order plus free shipping and free treats for life when you head to smalls.com/doughboys.
That's 60% off your first order plus free shipping and free treats for life when you head to smalls.com/doughboys. Do it.
Oh no, Smalls made us bankrupt. Hey buddy, the long-awaited Munch Madness live stream has happened, but you can experience the replay if you did not catch it live.
That's right, Wags. We got a pre-show, a main show, and a post-show. It's a whopper of content.
It's a pay-per-chew event that spanned approximately 6 hours, and it is available with our guests Nicole Byer and Betsy Sidaro, who's funnier than them.
If we're not your cup of tea, you got Nicole Byer and Betsy Sidaro. What do you think of that?
They're everyone's cup of tea. It is $16, but patrons get 50% off. So think about this.
Wow.
You get in there, you join the Golden Plate Club, you join the Platinum Plate Club, you're getting half price. You're basically getting a month's membership along with the live stream itself. Why not do it?
Wags, it's one of our biggest events every year, but I'll say this. Sign up for the Patreon, buy the Munch Madness live stream finale. Don't buy it on iOS.
Don't buy it on iOS. There will be a surcharge. Just go through the browser on your mobile device or whatever you want to use. Hey, you can use a laptop. You can use a desktop.
Why not? They still exist.
Hey, I have one.
Wow.
I have a desktop and a laptop.
Not me. Just a phone guy now.
You don't have a laptop? No laptop.
I'm done with it.
How can a man live without a laptop?
Simple.
Wow. I could never.
But you know what? Maybe I'll buy one to watch the Munch Madness live stream finale.
Yeah, that's a great investment. Get yourself a new laptop to watch the Munch Madness live stream finale replay. Pre-show, main show, post-show, patreon.com/doughboys. That's patreon.com/doughboys.
You think I don't have a laptop, you dumb bitch?
I may have said P-show instead of pre-show. I just want people to know it's a pre-show, not a P-show.
Oh, pre-show.
It's not a P-show.
Maybe someday.
You can get pregnant from pre-show, so just be careful out there. Patreon.com/doughboys. We should get to our final thoughts. So, Sean, you've done the podcast before. You know how this works, but we'll each go around, give our closing arguments on Gus's, and give us a score from 0 to 5 forks. You're our guest. We'll begin with you.
All right. Well, Gus's, they're telling you they're making this world-famous fried chicken. If it's not world famous, it ought to be. For a chain to be this consistently high quality over their locations, I think is just remarkable. Like, it is a top tier chain restaurant for me. We've been over all the benefits. Like, there's a lot of things they do really, really well. And there are some things that they do not remarkably well that almost only stand out because the rest is so good. So, I mean, it's a 5-fork experience. I just don't think there's any other score I could even imagine giving. I'm a big fan of Gus's. Thanks for letting me do it. It was a treat today.
Wow. Mitch, I'm going to go because I don't know where you're going to land, but I know where I am going to land.
Well. Looks like you guys should have been a little nicer to me the whole recording.
Which is in the hand-holding club with our guest. Our listeners may have noticed if they maybe didn't check, didn't clock that I'm wearing linen pants instead of my normal shorts. They may have noticed if they're watching the YouTube feed that I'm not wearing shoes or socks today.
Mm-hmm.
And you may be... What's that?
You're wearing, are there Olakais?
I got Olakai, I got a little Olakai sandals here.
Mm-hmm.
But, there may be it's perhaps some fan theory out there that, this is Weiger's exhibitionist streak, trying to pander to the foot fetishist community. But in fact, I'm not wearing socks because Gus has knocked them clean off.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
This is exactly what I want in a fried chicken chain. All the sides are great. The fried chicken is consistently excellent. And, a bit of a heat seeker, but this is not a level of heat. You can adjust it as per your tolerance. This is not a level of heat that will be off-putting to a mild guy. So I just think it's fantastic, and it's a go-to for me. And it certainly belongs in the Platinum Plate Club as far as I'm concerned. 5 forks. We'll go to Mike Mitchell.
Now here's you're gonna question: do you regret giving me such a hard time throughout the episode? Yeah, you.
Okay.
Or Nick. But the food at Gus's is pretty undeniable, Nick. It's really, really, really well done. And here's the thing: I prepared a little something here, but I was filling my belly with this delicious food, and also the while, the tunes they are playing inside there, the Stones, Hendrix. You ever heard of these guys, Wags?
Yeah, I have.
So I'm feeding my belly at the same time. My ears are eating. I'm hearing this incredible music.
Feast for the senses.
A feast for the senses. I ate every single thing on my plate, Wags, and then I got dessert. This is Zepbound couldn't even, a GLP-1 held nothing against Gus's. I ate every single thing. I ate every bit of dessert, and I loved it. I was in hog heaven. There's no way.
He was saving his dessert before?
Wait, what?
Did you say you were saving your dessert?
No, I ate it. I ate it in restaurant.
Oh, wow. Okay.
With a scoop of vanilla ice cream, Wags.
Insane.
The confusion may have been because I had the extra surplus piece of sweet
maybe that's
potato
what was
pie.
in my head. Yeah.
That's what we've been flirting with. Jimmy just got off the couch.
Have you saved our numbers in your phone, or that's a possibility? If you haven't saved our numbers in your phone, and he said that,
right, that could be the
We've
confusion.
known you for over 10 years, so I have a feeling you probably have saved the numbers.
Yeah, you can just feel it with you guys. There's just no way to mix up who's who. So it makes the show work.
Right.
So my ears are eating good. My belly's filled with soulful food, and my brain is filled with delicious jams.
Are you sure you ate at Gus's?
I'm not going to go under 5 forks.
Wow.
It's a 5-fork restaurant. Platinum Plate Club.
Platinum Plate Club. Congratulations to Gus.
Well deserved.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
This
Wow. I
feels
love Gus's.
really,
What an
really
outing.
good.
Is this
Yeah,
your
this was
first
fun.
platinum? Welcome, my man.
Hey, man,
Welcome.
it's good to be here, brother. I think I'll stick around a little longer.
Sorry, Hayes.
Do you think if somebody who works for like the U.S. Census, if they have like a main office
Mhm.
and somebody brings in, donuts to work, do they say a feast for the census?
They
probably
should.
They probably do
I could
say
make
that.
a little joke like that.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Be the funny guy at the office
Yeah.
at the U.S. Census Bureau.
I like to think I'd do that if I worked at the Census Bureau.
I think you should work at the Census Bureau.
I think
It
I'd
really
fucking crush
actually
it there.
feels like a good fit.
Yeah, that's kind of perfect for my skill set.
You can't keep doing this.
Demography.
You should tell the chicken gate
Numbers.
story.
Oh, Amelia does have.
Oh
a
wait, I did.
Let-
I had one last thing to say.
Yes, yeah.
A roast by any other grill wouldn't be as scrumptious. That's barbecue Shakespeare.
So we made it more generic from Hamlet just to Shakespeare.
Written by Amelia Marino.
I like it. This is great. There's more legs if you get all of Shakespeare's works.
Yeah, there's more. You're saying there's more legs for barbecue Shakespeare?
Yeah. Versus barbecue Hamlet. You're not as cul-de-sac. Hey, that was our review of Gus's Fried Chicken. It's time for a segment. We got a beverage, and we decide if you should pour it down your throat. It's Drank or Stank. And hey, we got some Beero, non-alcoholic beer. This is Tom Holland's brand, and this is his Odyssey Noon Wheat crossover.
Wow.
Discover the limited edition Beero, the Odyssey collection with a Noon Wheat 6-pack. Celebrate the arrival of Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, a mythic action epic only in theaters. Built for the journey, pack this. I mean, this copy is so repeating itself just over and over again. But anyway, this tasting notes supposedly are fruity, tropical, orange, lime, crisp, and cereal. So there you go. Have you had Beero before? I've never had Beero of any kind.
I never have it. I am looking, and it does say less than 0.5% alcohol by volume, which is not actually zero.
Yes. Yeah, that's a little bit, because if you're going to call beer, because Heineken Zero is 0.0.
0.0 is out there. They're actually, so, you may find this interesting. Within the recovery community, of which I'm a member, there are varying attitudes about non-alcoholic beer. I'm trying to remember there. I don't know that there's a saying specifically for that one, but there is sort of this attitude of like, you're sober, you shouldn't hang out in a lot of bars. And the idea is you hang out at a barber shop long enough, you're going to end up with a haircut.
Sure.
And so like, it's an area that's meant for that. And that certainly when I started 20 plus years ago, it was like, you don't drink non-alcoholic beer because you're not trying to, what you liked was the effect of it, and you've like kind of convinced yourself you like the taste, but like it's this association that you've created and you're like still feeding that association. That was kind of the idea of it. And so I never touched non-alcoholic beer for a long time, for 15 years, something like that. And then I got really into hop water, which I love. And I did say, I do like the flavor of hops and this kind of herbal, I don't like sweet, as we found on this podcast. And so I like that, the little bit of bite to it. And it's not, I'm not getting any effect from hop water. And then they made, I think Hoplark actually, which I was drinking, which is like the tea, had some that they were 0.0, but they were branding them as like imitating certain beers. And I drank those and liked them. But one time I tried like an athletic IPA that was more like this, which is it had some small percentage of alcohol. I know I'm not going to get drunk off doing this, but I did take a sip and there was a bite to it that was different to me than the 0.0s. And I did say, I think I've tried this. I will try a sip of it, but I'm not going to like drink this and have this be a thing that I drink because it feels like a slightly different animal to me. And it's all kind of arbitrary psychological stuff, but it's all, in reality, it's all sort of a slippery slope, and you have to kind of pick your pivot points.
No, that's useful context, especially in an era of so much, there's all these artisan, the NA beers, which is a very recent thing, and also like there's a huge mocktail scene these days. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's certainly no pressure to taste test this bad boy. I will say that the Athletic for me, because I'm someone who will drink alcohol, but I like, I try to moderate my intake, and sometimes like an Athletic or Heineken Zero is like all I need. Like this is like, scratching that itch. And I'm realizing that what I really want is just like something I could sip on that to your point is not too sweet. But the Beero, I haven't tried any of these.
I have. Can I do something quick?
Yeah.
Alas, pork Yorick, I stewed him ham ratio. Barbecue Hamlet.
So you made Horatio into ham ratio? Mm-hmm. How about low and slow ratio?
What the fuck are you? What do you mean?
Low and slow. It's a barbecue thing.
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
I'm gonna open this up.
Low and slow ratio.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something else. I recently had my first sip of alcohol in like 20 years, but on the plane, they gave me the wrong person's drink.
Oh,
and I had ordered a little mocktail. I had ordered like what they call a fizzberry, which was like either cranberry or orange juice and like a tonic water. And they brought me like a gin fizz or something instead, and I had headphones on, and when they put it down, I just didn't hear, and then I took a sip, and it was shocking.
Oh,
It was like
man.
totally disorienting.
Wow.
It was fine. I mean, I went, it was a total accident, and I went and gave it back. But I was just like, what drink is this? And then, then it was like they had the whole seating chart reversed, like somebody had flipped the thing.
Wow.
Wow. What a scare.
So. Mm-hmm.
Amelia wanted me to read this. Chicken Gate. Last month, this is more Gus's context. Lobbyists had Gus's cater an event at the Capitol that fed over 100 people. The chicken was a hit with everyone except with Arizona State Senator Kiana Sears, who complained that it was overcooked, dry, and not enjoyed by most. Sears told the manager of Gus's she would like the order remade. Lawmakers of the Capitol think she was just trying to score a free meal.
Of course she was.
Clever gambit.
I remember when I lived with Kowalik and our pizza came, he was like, he called Dom. I was like, I want a free pizza. And it worked. And I was like, this is good. He's like, I do it all the time. Sorry, Kowalik. Cheers, my boys.
Cheers.
Hey, to the Dink.
To the Dink.
To the Dink.
To the Dink.
Mm-hmm. Just took a look, and I was seeing if my wife texted me about how I have to go pick her up to meet something, and she sent me that we are up to 80% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Hell yeah.
For a streaming comedy about pickleball, I feel like is a very, very high score.
That's exciting. What a triumph.
So, we'll see what happens as the week continues. It may go, it been up there and gone down a little bit, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm just going to say this. On this day, the night after the premiere, there's news about the ArcLight buying the Dome. Hollywood is back, and the Dink comes out. The Dome's coming back. ArcLight's coming. Why? ArcLight.
I was wishing we could have done the premiere there.
That would have been fantastic.
Well, you said ArcLight
You were
buying the Dome? I
building
thought the brand was
something.
defunct.
No. I'm sorry. I said
The Alamo, you
the
mean?
Alamo
The
dropped
Alamo.
this.
Alamo, yeah.
I said ArcLight is buying it. I'm a fucking fool.
I did see that
You're
they
fine.
recently had a meeting to see if they could get a liquor license reassigned to that building, which made me think someone's trying to put something in there.
So here's what I'll say about this
Exciting.
for me. Again, no one cares about this at all. But it does feel to me more like they are really trying to specifically recreate, obviously, the taste and sensation of a beer. And it crosses a line for me where I don't think I'll have anymore. But they didn't do a bad job with it. I think it tastes, to me, I haven't had one in a long time, but very similar to like a wheat beer like this.
Yeah, I mean, this is Tom Holland, of course, is also in recovery himself, and very forthright about it. That's the birth of the Bureau brand, so it seems well intentioned.
For sure, I love Tom Holland.
Hey, man, he's good in the Odyssey.
Hey, if I come in to the shores of Ithaca after all that rowing and it's a hot summer's day, this would be a nice refreshing drink to have, Wags.
For me, as someone who drinks non-alcoholic beers, I think this is a drink of a brew dog. I think this is a nice simulacrum of a wheat beer, like you were saying.
Yeah.
But two people who do drink alcohol, I think, to your point, it very much does taste like a beer.
It's very beery.
No,
it's very beery.
It's got an impressive simulation of drinking like a Hefeweizen or something like that.
But the can design is just stellar. I
It's
mean, I really
beautiful.
like it. You got
It's
the
beautiful.
Trojan horse on
I was
here.
excited to see it.
What a hoot. How fun is that?
It almost tastes like a shandy or something. There's a little bit of right. There's like a little bit.
Do you go drink, Mitch?
I'll give it a drink.
Wow.
And I'll give you know what? And I'll give the Dink a drink, and I'll give the Odyssey a drink as well. Odyssey was a fun time.
Does the Deus want a bureau?
I don't drink beer.
I'm not
Oh,
a
that's
huge-
right.
Not
Yeah.
really a beer person, so
Right.
I'm probably okay.
Should have known that.
Mm-hmm.
Worked with both
You
of you
drink.
for many years.
Piss exclusively.
I don't rule it out.
Just like a restaurant of our feedback. Let's open the
Did you
feedback.
see Cheersing with Odysseus with one of these bad boys, Wags?
Oh man!
Can you imagine?
Buddy's finally home.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry I tried to fuck your wife. It's all good.
I really just was here for the free food. I was a suitor ostensibly, but really he had this banquet going for like 10 years.
It's true.
I might have turned this down.
You got to see the movie.
We got Zeus's Law in practice. Just like a restaurant of your feedback, let's open to the feedback. Today's email is from Matt. Matt writes, Hello, Doughboys family. My family has recently started. Oh boy, family right after family threw me. My family has recently started visiting Costco during the early executive hours window between 9 and 10 a.m. Even that early, the food court is slinging pizza and hot dogs, but it feels like a breakfast item would crush at this time of day. If you had to add a breakfast food to the Costco food court menu, what would it be and why? Clem Dog, are you a Costco family at all?
Yeah, we definitely have been. We don't make the journey as often anymore. Certainly when the kids were really little, I mean, for all the like baby stuff and everything that you can get so much in bulk. But yeah, we don't go as frequently. You know, it's kind of a nightmare. Like when we can go, it's the weekend. That parking lot is not good.
Yeah.
But you know, I grew up going to Costco. I loved it. My sister and I used to play hide and seek in the Costco. It was the best.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also grew up living going to Costco. I consider myself a Costco lifer, and I still go
BJ's
regularly.
For you, huh? You didn't do BJ's over on the...
BJ's was there as well, and I liked BJ's as well.
BJ's was the one I didn't know Costco as well.
Price Club?
Price Club. I knew Price Club.
Price Club
Building
and Costco
19?
merged.
A little different, but did you...
I don't know that one.
You don't know that one?
Yeah, you lost me.
The history of the Costco food court is that it started at the Price Club, and then Price Club and Costco merged, and then now they're the Costco.
Yeah, I believe we had a Price Club that became a Costco. Yeah.
We did too.
If this had alcohol in it, I would like it. That's like my like if this was an alcohol like
the non-alcoholic beer just needs a little bit extra alcohol.
Yeah, that's
really put it over the top.
I would like it if it
like kind of got me drunk. That would really
if this
really
had
like it more.
actually some ketamine in it.
Lotus
might really
flower.
hit for me. Yeah.
Lotus flower wine.
Little lotus flower.
We've both seen the Odyssey.
We're winking at each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is such an obvious choice, but I just feel like give an egg and cheese sandwich there because that's the sort of kind of simple thing they do, and I can see them executing that at volume and having that be even like, hey, we also have this product you can buy frozen, but we're just doing a fresh version at our food court. You get a $2 egg and cheese and a coffee combo.
I like it, Wise, but can I tell you what it should be on?
Yeah.
A little toasty croissant.
Oh yes, I love that.
Look,
they get them good croissants there,
and also Dunkin's is the only one who's making that bacon, egg, and cheese on the croissant for mass consumption. Well, because like Starbucks doesn't do they don't do a croissant, right? They don't do a bacon.
I think they have croissants, but they have a croissant.
Do they do a bacon, egg, and
like,
cheese croissant?
I think
No?
it was like a ham, egg, and cheese is on the croissant. The bacon one's on like ciabatta or something.
These days they're pushing those
nice
sous vide
croissants there.
egg bites.
Okay, well, yeah, we don't need egg bites.
I don't need those egg bites.
But
I
I'm
eat
saying,
Really? Do you like them?
I eat them, yeah.
Mm.
I'm kind of a disgusting guy. Just feels to me like very pure and no fuss. No anything extra.
What if Costco just did a straight up breakfast? Like, hey, we get a breakfast plate.
I would love
You know what
that.
we got? Hey, we got two
like
eggs.
the big breakfast from
bacon,
McDonald's.
Eggs,
and
slice of toast and a hash brown.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, mama.
I had McDonald's today for lunch. I was doing another podcast. Tender Friends.
Uh-huh.
And
How are the Tender Friends doing?
they're doing great.
Good for them.
And I went and had McDonald's but I didn't do breakfast. I was a little late for breakfast. But I do like a McDonald's breakfast, and I do like the idea of Costco doing a souped up big breakfast.
Just to ask, is there anything else you didn't do while you were there that we could hear about? It feels like the shorter list is what you did do. Maybe we stick to that.
I did have a double cheeseburger and fries.
Oh, yum.
It was delicious. And I also explored some other. I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to spoil the other podcast. I can't.
I know our guest has to get out of
Yes,
here.
we got to get out of here.
I do want to pitch a couple of things.
So,
I think a cinnamon roll because they got that double chunk chocolate cookie.
Nick, this is so on point.
Give me a warm
Nick,
cinnamon
but you're
roll.
talking about this thing's going to be 1,400 calories.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're maybe not taking that
This
whole
thing
thing
is
to the
sinful.
dome. Maybe you're sharing that with your sweetie.
Split that way. You get the breakfast plate.
There you
know
go.
what I mean? And then you're sharing. You got a little sweet. You got your eggs and your bacon and your. Oh,
Your
what a
child,
lovely day at Costco.
You got a smoothie for your child to be healthy.
Yeah, you could. The fruit smoothies are going to be available. The iced coffee is going to be available. The other thing I'll pitch is just there's a little bit more of an indulgence, more in like the chicken bake sort of area. But I think if they had like
Egg bake.
I wasn't thinking egg bake, but that's good. I was thinking a pig in a blanket, like on a stick. Like give me like a sausage that's got some sort of sweet wrapping, and then you kind of eat that like that bad boy like a corn dog.
What about a Costco hot dog, but just like in a croissant instead of a bun?
Hey, that sounds pretty good too.
That's pretty damn good.
Breakfast hot dog.
An array of options, Costco.
Also, how about like a
all up for
breakfast
grabs.
wrap? Dunkin' does the just a simple. Okay, look, he has to go.
Yeah.
No. What's the idea?
I'm just saying like a simple fried egg, cheese, and a little tortilla.
I think we've all agreed that some variation of eggs and like a bread product.
Mm-hmm.
We can wrap the eggs in something. We can serve it next to it, but we've got to. And by the way, I'm not here to tell Costco how to do its business. They're doing pretty good on
They're doing
own.
pretty good.
They're doing great.
But yeah, I think that just a nice breakfast there. I would be thrilled.
Can I toss one last thing at you?
Yeah,
Breakfast
please.
pizza. They got the famous pizza, and now all these egg things you're talking about, these egg items, you put it on the
Breakfast
pizza.
Have you read a breakfast pizza you've liked?
No,
Yeah.
but could Costco do it?
Maybe.
Things to think about.
If you have a question or comment about the world of chain restaurants, email us at feedback@birdfuck.com. Leave us a voicemail at 830-463-6844. Our producer is Emma Erdbrink. Our associate producer, Amelia Marino. Video editor, Mike Dorfman. Merch at kinshipgoods.com/doughboys. And hey, get the Doughboys Double Hour weekly bonus episode over at patreon.com/doughboys. And watch The Dink, now streaming on Apple TV.
That's right.
Sean Clements, our guest. Sean, congratulations on the movie. Please plug away.
Thank you. Yeah, please go and watch The Dink. Have fun with your friends and your family, and recommend it to others. And watch the movie. I think everybody in it is so great. We had such a nice time, and I just think, I think you could have a lot of fun. Watch it with your mom.
There you go.
I would love to. I'm gonna finish it before I get to see it with her, but I
See it again.
I'll see it again with my mom. I had a blast watching. It was very funny, and I'm gonna finish it tonight.
All right. Well, thanks guys for having me on. This was great. Mitch, I know I gave you a hard time, but it's all love, brother.
I love
We're
it,
having
dude.
fun.
And also, Wags, we got a little piece of pie to taste on the way out.
Well, we've got to get that pie. We got a little sweet potato pie. If we want to render a verdict here.
You do the honors.
Am I taking his fork? Whatever.
Mitch has two forks.
Yeah,
I
but
have
one,
none.
his hand was all
Okay,
over.
there we go.
You mind if I
I'll
take a
grab
piece
this
of crust?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna
Crust is
I didn't
must.
touch
Yeah.
I didn't touch the top part of the fork.
I'm not worried about it.
Ready? That's hitting.
Sweet potato. Why? So did you order this again for lunch? Is
My
that how?
core score remains
Hey,
at
is the
5.
shrimp off paywalled?
I think it might be paywalled at this point.
We gotta bust that baby out of jail.
Should we release this? Should we release it, Wags? Can we
We
release?
can make it free on Patreon.
It's a
maybe.
classic. We could potentially do that.
That's fucking. Let's re-examine the shrimp off. As I'm chewing on Mike, I'm reminded of how angry people were. But I think at some point I wanted to walk down memory lane and listen to it. I could give you guys money too, but
No, don't do that.
Unlock it, make it free.
Unlock. Well, maybe in honor of the Dink coming out, we release the shrimp off, Wags.
if you're good, if you watch the movie,
If you're
You
good.
can get
free
the
shrimp
shrimp
off episode. Get to hear Angel, our waitress, laugh at a 69 joke.
That's fantastic.
One of the
Pie
best
four.
moments. That pie is so fucking good,
Really good
man.
pie.
Better than I
Excellent
remember.
pie. We'll leave a little bit for the dais. Right now, we will leave all of you with our normal sign off. Until next time, for the Spoonman Mike Mitchell, I'm Nick Tiger Weiger. Happy eating.
See ya.
That was a HeadGum podcast.